other closest family member, which I wasn't trying to upset, my dearest mother, my mama, okay? Yes, let's get that out there. Yes, my dearest mama, wasn't trying to upset her because they got some money, this, that, and the other, and he's got a son that doesn't really like that. But you got to come over to my buddy right here, jump on. Yes, this is my stepdad. He's got to try to run me down because his son owes him big money, and the little bit of money that we trade back and forth it's been like a thing. I bought a motorcycle from him, gave his son a motorcycle, was like, oh, he's gonna pay you $500 towards the credit of the motorcycle that I'm buying from you. We cool? He's like, yeah. Shook my hand, paid him all off, cash, tree work on his property, and then I went to go pick up my bike, and he goes, where's that $500? I was like, I gave your son a running, complete motorcycle with title signed. He was supposed to pay you. He goes, I don't see no money. I was like, yeah, okay. You're not going to give me my bike? He goes, no. I was like, I'm getting your money right now. I left less than half an hour. He goes, I don't want you to go to my son's house and beat his ass. So come back and pick up your motorcycle. And yes, we are live. Everybody, come join me over here at my man channel, Big Brother Live at the Auction. I'm going there right now. That's where it's at. Thank you guys. I love everyone's support. Hustle Q, RJ.
You're fucked. Anybody out there? Oh. Well, come on, Mike. Where you at? I guess I better. Yeah, I know, Mike. What the fuck? Oh. Yeah. Copy. I'm working on it. Give me a sec. Paste. Enter. Ding. There we go. Q, if you're out there, you can hop on in if you're bored, bro.
And there we are with my man, Big Brother. Right here, my Sunday retreat, my Sunday fun day man.
How you doing, Mike?
Oh, I'm doing quite lovely. And yourself?
Peachy King, world is my oyster.
Oh yes, I'm quite cheeky at the moment, so we're good to go.
Yeah. I was gonna give you the floor since I've already got the live set up and you can air it out. Where'd Q go? He's hiding now.
Yeah, I was hoping Q and a couple others like the RJ, my buddy, that's from back in the day. Me and him shared so many good old war stories. I traded him a couple snowmobiles back in the day and sold them back and forth. We've always had a lot of good times. And I was happy to see him pop up with Hustle Q and everyone else, Big Brother, with you guys' support. I just couldn't sleep again, so I figured, what's everybody else doing?
Oops. Actually, I'm learning. Let me see if I can. Aha. Yeah, you got the floor.
Yeah.
I've been learning OBS, so I don't have to use StreamYard next week.
Yeah, see, that is something that is really quite unfamiliar with me, the OBS and StreamYard. I am lucky.
But easy, but there's not a whole lot of options. You know, that anime stuff that I was using the last time,
which
is really well with OBS, and it doesn't do it hardly at all with StreamYard. So
yeah, and that's what you were saying on there was that programming or whatever support that I could handle.
OBS is like you using Filmora compared to my free sourced Olive, which is the basic of sets. It has the bare essentials. Filmora has everything, you know.
So OBS is just like Filmora as opposed to other editing programs.
It's for gaming and live streaming and.
So it's a lot more complex.
It's YouTubing, yeah.
I love my Filmora. I don't know. I do the paid prescription or subscription for Filmora, and I love it.
I got to learn how to do it. The current editing software I have, I've learned it. I know how to use it efficiently now. I can make thumbnails and all that stuff with it. Photo P is really nice to have. I got to say that.
Yeah, well, I have different apps on I use the apps on my phone to do my thumbnails and or logo makers type things like that. And I just download them and file share them between the laptop and desktop I use. But I mostly make
share this out on Instagram here.
Oh yeah, share us out. Hopefully, guys, it's an unedited Friday or Monday night. I was gonna say Friday night, Monday night. Have fun with me. Unedited Monday night. Have a good time.
Man, I don't know how to do that on Instagram.
How to share it or have a good time?
I don't know how to get it out there to our community.
I'm not good at that either. That's
what I want Amber to teach me, how to use my social. I'm an old guy. Technology is still befuddles this old guy.
Yeah. Well,
but
it might sound.
I want to use it.
It might sound funny, but you're probably on the same or higher technology base on the internet than I am. I just recently started using this internet stuff a year ago. And I'm an old school type dude who likes like cash in hand, handshake type person.
Cash is king, bro.
Yeah, like I'm just old school, man. If I pay for something, I'm not paying with plastic, man. It's cash in hand.
How you doing, Ice Man?
I'm gonna go over to yours on here if I can see the chat. How's it going, Iceman?
Oh, here I can start doing that.
Yeah, that's why I like being on your channel, man, because you know how to run this stuff better than I do. So,
well, I know how to run it now. It's very basic. StreamYard is point and click. You don't have to think too much of it. But you can't. It doesn't have a lot of other options that I want. So I'm gonna learn something a little more complicated that has tons of options.
Ooh, and I got free stuff going off on my phone all day.
You gonna bug out on us again? Your internet, I swear.
Wins and losses.
Moving around on your phone, that's what's going on.
Yes, come from Flippin Mike's live. Thank you. Thank you for coming from my live. Sorry about my spotty reception out here right now. It was storming a little bit earlier, but thank you, Iceman, for coming from my live. I greatly appreciate all the supporters out there. Thank you, Storage Bandits, for coming in, checking us out. Share it. Spread it out. Big Brother and Flippin Mike, we're going to be around. You're going to see our faces a lot.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Neither do I. But it's okay because we got our followers, and that's perfectly fine with me. I love these people. You guys are great people. I love hanging out in this kind of crowd and this niche that we have. Even though I'm like a reseller, but I'm a motorhead at heart, I have found family in a lot of you.
You drinking like
a lot of us relate to the exact same stuff. And we can all be different and do the same thing and find family in each other. So I don't have any like real, what you call like real friends out there on a daily basis that I talk to, because I have kids and a wife and a business that me and my wife run, and you got to work. There's no time for to, have that. But I have my real friends out here in this network, in this place, because these real friends right here won't let me down. And I love you guys. I love all you guys. You guys have always been there. Great supporters. Not all you guys. Some of you are a bunch of jerks, but big brother, I love you, man. You've always been around.
You haven't known me long enough. Wait, that'll
wear off. You've been supporting my channel since I was starting out, since I was one of them little guys, since I was just trying to, my first video, I go back and I watch my first video on YouTube and I kind of laugh about it. I don't know if you guys ever do that and you go back and watch your first video on YouTube that you made and you're like, oh my God, I look like such an idiot.
I would advise anybody not to do that, because I've done it and it's like, oh my God.
I done it, and I had my very first video. Oh yes, thank you, Storage Bandits. You got a friend of me too, man. Anytime you're in the Midwest, hit us up. We are plenty down to come help out, even like help you unload a storage unit or something, because I know you guys do a lot of storage units.
Yeah,
if you ever come up to the Midwest and you need an extra hand, trust me. My wife likes to buy storage units.
I can do it. I'll watch.
No, but see, that's what I said. My wife likes to buy storage units. You know why? Because she's got someone to load it and transport it and unload it for her. That's why when she's like, let's go do storage units again, I'm like, yeah, let's do them. But I don't know. My back is getting a little older. Like, I don't mind doing it. Yeah, there's money in it. I'm in it. But man, sometimes you're hauling your booty off for, to make that payday.
I just this is the time of year when most of the auction houses take a break, so there's not really been a whole lot of auctions for me to go to in the past few weeks, but that's fine. I have more than enough inventory and video. So,
and I'm very glad you brought up that point right there, big brother. That was a big thing right now. My wife, she has been so stressed about, like, let's go outsource, let's go outsource, let's go outsource. I was like, she's been talking about getting her basement done, you hear on her videos, let's get her basement done. So I was like, let's get down there and get her basement done. Oh my God, we found so much good stuff in her basement. Like, she found LPSs that she can sell. She's got lots, 2 or 3 or 4 $20, $30 lots of LPSs, those little pets. And I went through and found a bunch of Lightning McQueen stuff that is amazing. So I was like, oh, let's pick all this Lightning McQueen stuff that I found for a kid. And then she pulls out this little Tupperware dish, right? It's full of Lego. I was like, oh, there's where all my Harry Potter minifigures were. So, out to you. Life in, what was her name? We had her on yesterday on the show. Yes, Josie. I found all the rest of those minifigures and the rest of the Rhino. It was in a bin downstairs. Now we're doing our death pile, and we found that stuff. So it was like mystical to me. You don't have to spend any money. And then we went down there and sourced, and we pulled about $300 worth of stuff to picture and source. And it was my day to tell Amber that she needs to take a break and have a while digging through our death pile. Ooh. Shut up, that was me. Hey. They get hiatus at night. They hear a little twitch and they go crazy. So you picked up 3 10x20 lockers in one day. Whew. I feel sorry for your back. You have a great motivation. Good job, buddy.
See, I'm waiting for my kids to get to a certain age where I can be like, all right, I'm going to pick up 3 10 by 20 lockers in a day and have my kids go and run those lockers out on my trailer and in the back of my truck and then drive it back and forth and unload it. Sorry, this crippled old man. Well, I'm not that old yet. I am crippled, but I don't have a problem breaking my back when I need to. So, but that's why it's so easy for my wife to buy storage lockers, because I will load anything for that beautiful woman any day of the week. She says, I want it, baby, it's yours. I will load it up for you. No problem. Doesn't mean I like doing it. See, that's why I need to get me some youngins around me or something. I will still do it for her.
Hey, I've been working on a thing for us. You said you were working on one. I'm learning how to do stuff like that to make it look better than just something, I don't know, new.
Yeah, you're talking about the thumbnails and all that green stuff.
Is your Flippin Mike logo, is that the same for both your channels?
It is at the moment. She didn't put my new one up because I made a new one. And it took me a long time because I took that smiley face and have the same smiley face emblem, but it is a Lego figure head.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's got the same smiley face.
Channel, yeah.
And it's got a Lego figure head, and it doesn't have regular like wrenches. It has Lego figure wrenches.
So
in the back.
When I start putting out the lives and I mention your channel, which I'll start putting our links if I can figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
Do you want me to use your Lego channel? If I put links, I can put them both down there, I guess.
Yeah, you can put them both down there, but no, just a regular Flippin Mike, because that's all I'm using right now is a regular Flippin Mike logo, because I have one video out and there's like 3 in progress. It's just because I didn't think it was going to be so hard to sound effects, voiceover, anime. Sorry about the darkness, people. Let my puppies outside. But sound over, what you call those sound effects, every little dee-doo, dee-doo, dee-doo. I got some robot functions in the one video, and it's kind of it's a 3-minute video, so it's kind of a long video when you go for still animation. And there's just a lot of, working parts in it. It was very easy for me to do my first build video, and then I got the next build video pretty much done. I just have to finish the voiceovers on the build video. But this one, I took it a little further. The first build video was just the vehicle being built. This one, I'm actually building the Challenger with Vin Diesel.
Hey, you did it again, Mike. Maybe you said Vin Diesel?
Yeah, Vin Diesel. So, because I have a Vin Diesel minifigure now, since I bought the Fast and the Furious Charger. So, it's me and Vin Diesel going back and forth working on it's the Charger. Yes. I have to get them right because Challenger and then the Batman car, and that's like the cross between a Challenger, Charger, and a Camaro. So it's hard to keep them straight with all the C's going on right there, especially since they look so similar.
Is it on YouTube, maybe?
Yeah, well, I have the caravan build on the Flippin Mike Lego, but that's the only one I have in there. Have to head out, have to get up at 4 a.m. Everyone have a good night. Thank you, Storage Locker Bandits, for coming in, checking us out on the show. And thank you, Iceman, for coming in. How about everyone come up in there and give us a thumbs up for hanging out with Big Brother and Flippin Mike tonight?
Mostly Flippin Mike.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but I got a lot of stuff to talk about.
I understand the need to reach out to people just to talk about shit that's been on your mind for a while.
Oh no, that was just on my chest, and I didn't want to bring no negativity to any other channel. It was just a thing on my chest, and I researched it, and I could have persuaded it, but my family members, like the one was a bigger person. She was like, you handled that right. You apologized. You said you were wrong when you were right, and you made them still feel like cared about them. And I was like, yeah, I mean that's just whatever. I'll give you a couple $100, just because I have to deal with you because you're married to my mom. Have a nice day. If you weren't married to my mom, I would have beat your ass in the street years ago. Have a nice day with that one. But I'll give you $200 to give you shut the hell up. Yes, sorry about my language if I offend anybody. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just trying to be a real person with real emotions and feelings. That's it. And doing the 60s Batman car. I have it in the box. Debating on putting it together. Oh, dude.
Okay.
You got the 60s Batman car in the box. Oh my God, Iceman. You got to get in touch with me, dude. And if you don't want to touch it, let me know because I'll touch it. That's something I would try to pay out for because you got some coin on your hand if you have an authentic 60s Batman car in the box. And if you're debating on putting it together, I will mail you the brand new Batman car in box to your house and trade. You can put the brand new, it's like 1,500, 1,600 pieces Batman car together with your son in trade. Oh, no, it's new from Walmart. It's a retro. Okay. Take it apart and build it with your son. That's a nice way to get going. Okay. Nice. I was say, because if you had the real 60s Batman car, I think I have that one you're talking about. You're talking about the Red Wings and the split front end, the Ford. It was baselined off of a Ford Thunderbird, which was baselined off of an actual car. It was the Ford Ventura, which was the Ford Ventura. It was the car that the original Batman car was based off of. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, yes, that one. That one, I built that one. That's a fun build. It's a very fun build. I like it. I have it in my set. I recommend it. It's a good starter piece. I am a big fan of the Speed Champions. I have pretty much every Speed Champion that's out there, except for a few that I'm still trying to track down. Those are my main collecting pieces, other than this like 80s, 90s movie stuff. Jurassic Park, Ghostbusters, Fast and the Furious, any of that stuff. It's like candy to me. Yes, the dogs are outside. Yes. Well, the cat can run around for a little while, and I'll let them back in about half an hour. Okay. My daughter's cat's running around the house, and she doesn't want my dogs to trample on her. Are you still there, big brother?
Yes, I'm still here.
Oh, okay, I just want to make sure I know your picture up or anything, but cheers
I'm
up there.
figure out how to share us out on Instagram, and I can't figure it out because I'm too technology stupid. So
yeah, no, me and you both, man.
Damn it.
But here's to everyone out there. Cheers. Have a good night, my little beer bottle shooter. Hopefully everyone else is having a good Monday night.
Well, I'm not drinking per se, so.
Oh no, that was water.
Oh.
Like fire water.
Water, huh? Pretty soon that's gonna be high price.
Yeah, no, water is expensive, man, especially fire water. Firewater. Svenka, yeah. It's cheaper than Tito's, but I think it tastes a little
You
better
are
than Scott.
drinking.
Yeah, I'm drinking some Svenka water. Well, at least that's what the Russians called it, right? The Germans?
Is potato.
Yes, yes, your potato grain water.
I'll let you have the floor. I'm trying to figure out how to share this out. I'll be right there.
Well, thank you. Does anyone else out there love big dogs? Oh my God, my big dogs are great. One's out there barking his ass off, trying to get me to let him in. But one of my daughter's cats are running around, so he can't come in for a little while. But I love my big dogs. I realized this a couple years ago, though. I'm gonna say this as I used to be one of them try to be macho men. And once I just stopped that BS and realized I liked things that were cool, I let myself open up and be who I wanted to be. And it's really cool when you do that. So I enjoy being a big kid. I love buying and selling, or not even buying. Like, I love going out and picking up motorized things and fixing them and selling them for a huge profit, or just driving them. I mean, it's just so awesome when you go pick up something for free. It's the motor, and you make a turn and puff out some smoke, and you're burning rubber down the road the next day. It's like just that feeling you get, and then someone else comes to you and they want your stuff, and even a year later they call you up and they're like, well, it's not starting, this and that, and you just kind of help them out a little bit, and they're so happy, and you just made their life that much easier off of something you picked up, some garbage you grabbed off the side of the road for free. Like, that is my huge thing. Snowblowers, riding lawnmowers. And it's like such a huge turnout. Like, even though right now I'm applying for a job down the road, I didn't want to tell anybody about this, but I'm applying for a manager position right down the street just to, some factory work or something, just to make some extra cash, because I want to give my wife some more money to go spend. And that's it. Like, they're paying at the gas station right now for people to work $22 an hour manager shift. Late night manager shift. And I'm like, man, I don't even sleep at night normally. Normally, like, I'm up there in the night just hanging out, building some Lego, or thinking about what I'm selling. I would go up to my garage, my shop, and work on stuff, and then my dogs freak out, and then they keep everybody awake. So it's like, if I wasn't here, I could just go right down the road and just manager the gas station in the middle of the night for $22 extra. It's just amazing. Like, hey, bringing so much money with another job. I don't know. She doesn't want me to get a job, but I figured it might be a good thing. No, I'm absolutely not a small dog fan. I mean, small dogs are cool if you like them. I just don't want to step on them. I don't want to have to worry about stepping on my dog and hurting it. If I step my dog, he's probably not gonna feel it. And that's the problem. I have a prosthetic leg. I gotta,
which means, i.e., intimidating, territorial.
They are very territorial. They are very intimidating, but they are very loving to their family. Best security system I paid for.
I wouldn't mind having a dog, but I really don't have the yard for it, and I'm more of a cat guy anyway.
Well, but see, and if you don't have a yard for it, see, I've always wanted to be a dog person, but I always lived in apartment buildings and this and that and other. I bought my first, I was paying for my first house when I was, I think, like 36, 37. I was buying my first house. I had a little 5-bedroom house in Edgerton, Wisconsin. It was it wasn't little, but it was a little Victorian on a little 1-acre plot with a nice 3-car garage and all that stuff. And then we inherited the huge property. So I was able to get out of the deal. I got a good amount of money back out of my investment into the house that I was purchasing. And we ended up
out of my.
Yeah, but we went from a 5-bedroom house with me, my wife, and our 3 kids to a 3-bedroom house fully furnished. Ugh. So, yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I mean, now that's what we're doing because all that got mixed into our death pile. And my wife goes, "We're not going to go out there. We're not going to source anything. We're going to death pile the basement, get rid of everything we have there, make $4,000 or $5,000 off it. We're going to put shelving in there. We're going to line it up because we have a portion of it already set up for inventory. There was an old winery in the basement set up for wine bottles and stuff like that, which we turned into our inventory room with labels and this and that and other. And now we're branching out from that room into the basement area, which was mainly full of just crap. I mean, well, not crap, but money. For a reseller, you'd walk in there and you'd be like, dang, this is like, LPSs, Hot Wheels, tracks. I mean,
What's
there's
an
so many.
LPS? Why are you saying LPS?
Yeah, there's Furbies, those LPSs, the little pets, little pet shop.
Just say
pets.
little pets.
LPS is to be our little pet shops, and those make really good in bundles. You can take like 3. You can take like 6 or 7 of those little, LPS, little pet shop, little pets, and throw a couple accessories in there with them, and that's like $20, $30 all day long for a Ziploc bag.
Iceman, if you're still out there, I gave you a wrench, bro.
Thank you. Oh, Iceman. There you go, Iceman. You got a wrench, brother. And that's probably got to be one of my friends from my buddy RJ out there or from my channel, which I have not been active on very much lately. And that's why I wanted to go on to live, because I want to make my channel more of a live stream and more kind of relatable.
Like lives, I can just be, Johnny on the spot most of the time. When I think of stuff, it's usually just out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
You can't record. Well, I guess I could record stuff like that, but it's not.
Yeah,
I
but I
don't know
was
what the right word is for it.
Yeah.
Honest.
No, I get you.
It's
Yeah, honest. Yeah, but my, Amber, she had a good day today, and she got a little tipsy, and she had to go to sleep. And I was like, I can't.
Man,
I can't. Yeah.
You got to do that sometimes, man.
And that's what I told her. I was like, you got to just let go, girl. I was like, you're so focused on work. You're so focused on videos. You're just doing nothing all the time but working. You're running yourself into the ground. I was like, take a note out of my book, baby. Enjoy the simple things. I got her down at the shop on a 4-wheeler and got her riding a little bit and got a couple drinks in her. And she was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm like, just stand here and look at your property. I was like, you see all those trees right there? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, you're 20 or 36 years old, right? And I was like, you own all the trees as far as your eye can see. So what do you really have to worry about? Now, I came from a poor kid, I'm a poor kid. I came from nothing, dirt, struggling, this and that. And I'm like, if you own all the trees that you can see in your peripheral vision, you have nothing to frown about. And then she goes, no, I really don't. And I was like, no, you don't. There's nothing you can be sad about at the moment. In my book, your family's healthy. She's very healthy. She's got amazing children. She's got lots of animals and a following who loves her. We don't have friends because we don't have drama in our life anymore. So
well, you hope not. After what you've gone through in the past month, so.
Yeah, well, it's not even the month. It's like that's just the way everything goes, and it's like when you hit to a certain age and realization, it's like the only thing I really need is my best friend and other people. Oh, you got a wrench, man. You're a monitor. See how you got that blue thing by your name? You're a trusted monitor in our association.
Yeah, Mike, I gave you monitor too, just in case.
Yep. Oh, I know, man. but I don't even know how to do any of that stuff. I kick people out when they say stuff that's not appropriate. That's basically my monitoring skills, is being able to get rid of people when they're being inappropriate. And if I got to kick you out for being inappropriate, man, you got to be real inappropriate.
I don't know. I've got a short fuse sometimes. I'm old enough. I'm old enough not to take crap off of anybody anymore. So you know that's one of the reasons I'm not very PC. I say
No,
what I think. I'm sorry if I offend you, but maybe you needed to be offended. You know, but here's my apology. You know,
and you got that right, big brother. If you offended someone, they probably needed it, because you are one of those. You got one of them true souls, man. You're a saint in my book. Saint in my book, brother. Hopefully one of these days I'll be getting to that status.
well, I don't have to protect a wife or kids either. And circumstances may vary.
Yeah. Hey, it don't matter. You're still a saint in my book, man. You make my Sunday bright.
Oh shit! I'm still.
Yep.
Oh wow!
So everybody out there who doesn't know, every Sunday, me and Big Brother, we do a live show. And you guys are all welcome to come on in and join us on that live show and have a good time. And it doesn't have to be reselling. That's what we are. We're resellers. We like to resell. But you don't have to necessarily be a reseller to come in there and talk shop with us.
Yeah, I don't. You know, reselling's just like I said. I'm not full time, part time. I do it all the time. I wake up thinking about it, and I go to sleep, go to bed thinking about it. It's just a part of my life. It's not really full time or part time. It just is.
It's who you are.
And you know, I'll be getting out of the online game here at the end of the year. So that's why I've
And we're
been
gonna miss
wanting
you.
to do the YouTube thing, you know.
Yeah,
And
and
I
we're gonna
did
miss you.
change the title of my name to. I was already thinking about that. It sounds better.
Oh, you can't lose Big Brother, man. You're the Big Brother.
No, I changed it to Big Brother Auctions because I
Mhm.
plan on having a channel where I auction stuff off.
Yep. And we hope to be a part of that channel. We're gonna actually try to figure out, because we've seen a lot of channels that do the 2-screen, and we're gonna try to get set up to do 2-screen for we can have, us in the little corner and the table shot with the camera, with the lights, and have Amber working the camera, like talking, and then me working the table with the lights and everything like that.
I wonder if Callie's on.
I see. My journey is in the chat.
Oh my God.
What are you doing? Still doing away. My journey.
Yeah, this is really Mike's show. He just doesn't have StreamYard set up. So.
No, I don't have. This is all Big Brother show. I'm just out here, and he started the show just for me because I was on a live stream on my channel, begging to talk to somebody and have a good night. And Big Brother came up and he goes, "I got it," and I joined StreamYard, and that's where we're at. So I'm quite pleased with starting the live show tonight. This came out pretty well. Especially with the people that showed up. Thank you. I didn't get offended. I grew up 80s and 90s outside till all the time. Yes, thank you. Someone who else understands. Like, do not have the heritage and the age of Big Brother, but I do appreciate the old days. I do appreciate the old times and the old morals. Like, I really do. I do like where we're going though now with, hey man, my big saying these days is everybody love everybody. Man, all this hate's gotta stop. everyone could just love everybody and help each other out, man, you know how much, if the reselling community was like everybody out there in the world, we'd help so many people out there. We'd recycle. There would be landfills would be like half full. We'd be just selling all the crap that people throw away on a daily basis. It'd be amazing.
I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of Q here and tell him to hop on.
Oh yeah, I love my man Hustle Q. Come on there.
Or Callie, you know,
Yep.
Callie Louise.
Yep, Luis.
I watch his auctions, and of all the auction people that I've seen online, regardless of what they're selling, I think he has his shizba together better than most. He actually has a way to stop trolls from
Yeah.
messing with the auctions.
Yeah,
And
and
I wanted to talk to him about that. So, you know.
I really like Callie, Hustle Q, man. Dude, you are the man. I was in a live stream with him, and we were talking like just fundamentals of life and morals and stuff. And that was a really good live stream. And I liked his people, like a lot of people he hangs out with and stuff. Their outlook on a lot of things was really cool. The people that he had in the channel, and it wasn't even about reselling. It was about kind of like personal belief and options on cheating and stuff like that. And I really like that segment that he did. And it was fun to be a part of it.
I wonder if Callie's on here. Whoa, I don't have him.
Yeah, I gotta let these guys in. I just gotta make sure cats put away. My dogs don't try to eat a cat when they come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be a fun fiasco.
East Coast person. All right. Let's turn that off.
Come on. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I caught Mike doing a live, and I hopped on, and he wanted to use this, so I hooked him up. I am learning how to do OBS, so I don't have to do StreamYard, and so I can get the VTubing thing going. So maybe next week I'll appear as Cat. Or maybe a bear in a Hawaiian shirt. Who knows? Yeah. Well, Callie.
You guys be quiet out there. You want to help me herd them to the bedroom?
Okay.
Come on. That way.
No, I really need to learn how to.
River. River.
River. River. River, come on.
20 after 10 there.
Hi, Joe. She looks like a bird cat. Okay, and I'm back. Woohoo! Back in action. Filters are the devil. Yes. Filters are the devil, but I do like them because I have a filter. It makes my head look like I'm Ghost Rider, and I love it. I'm like, I'm bald, but I have like flames for hair. Like, that's really cool. Like, if I could have a flaming haircut, what's up? Oh, yes, it's my puppy old dog o'clocks. I'd let him inside. I had my baby Rottweiler, who was about 2 years old and weighed 100 pounds, and I got my baby pit bull, my little baby pitty bully. And he was a rescue, and he's such a sweet boy.
There you go.
As long as you don't walk onto his property. He doesn't like that. That's so cool. You know, all these people in the chat. That's awesome. We got 5 of us out there. Come on, man. Let's get 5 thumbs up. Who likes us? You gotta hit that thumbs up. Bring you good luck.
Yeah, I really never cared about that thumbs up thing. It's kind of nice to see, but it's not really why I do it.
No, it's not why.
Because I enjoy doing it.
Well, it's kind of why I do it. I do enjoy doing it. Like, it's like a relief to go on here and just talk and hang out. It's like can't vent like it. Yeah, it is. It's really therapeutic. That's the word for it. Therapeutic. To be able to come on here and express yourself and have other people agree or disagree and be able to talk about it, and you can just be yourself. And I think that's really cool.
I wonder if...
Thank you, Jerdy. I always love the support.
It always helps, and it's always appreciated.
Oh, it is. She's always there.
Yep, nice man too. I don't know who you are, but I don't care. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, you're a good man, Ice Man. Exactly. Oh, and if you guys have any inputs, anything that grinds your gears, anything you went through this week or something, positive or negative, I mean, go ahead and bring it out.
Grind your gears. All I can see is Peter Griffin. You know what really grinds my gears?
That's what I know. Peter Griffin, that's a perfect, yeah, right there. Really grinds my gears. He got his own self on the news and the whole talk show segment over that. Well, really grinds my gears. It's like the Jeff Fox break.
We hold the same entertainment at high value. So
I'm a huge fan of Family Guy. So some people have comedy sense, just like if you're a big fan of the original Saturday Night Live. If you like Saturday Night Live, you like the show because it's Monday Night Live. Kind of like Saturday Night Live without the big headliners and them cool people. What's up, Flippin' Sports Guy? How's it going, Paul? Nice to see you in the chat. Out country after dark.
Paul, where you been?
Yes, the thing that I said when Amber goes to bed. The things that are said when Amber goes to bed. Yes.
Reporting it up.
Hell yes, Paul. You got that right. The things that are said when Amber goes to bed. It's like the backs, like the real living, the backstage of out country sales.
Still doing the whatnot thing, Paul?
Yeah, I bet you are, man. It's almost there, man. We're real close to Q4, man. It's a good push. Good time to push. Q4 is right around the corner, man. It's in Q3 right now. It's time to hustle for all of us. Get all of your nuts in a barrel for that them big sales. Too busy for whatnot, unfortunately. A lot of people are going whatnot. Amber's been invited to go whatnot. I've been invited to go whatnot, but I don't know if I really want to do the whatnot because ain't no one going to buy what I want to sell on whatnot, except for probably all Lego. That stuff would probably sell on whatnot.
I wonder if there's a market for any of the stuff I sell. Well, I mean, outside the American Girl, I'm sure those would sell, but
I can
I'm
imagine,
talking
dude.
about like all the trinkets and knickknacks that I get.
That would sell, I think, on whatnot, dude. All your little trinkets and doodads that you get would sell on whatnot. I'm
I don't
pretty
know.
sure.
I can't do free shipping. I don't know.
How that works. Yes, Adam Sandler, Chris Farley. Yes, you got that right, buddy. SNL was dead after that. Yes. Chris Kattan, you forgot though, buddy. Chris Kattan was one of the mans on there. Little Corky Romano. Little dude skipping around in his little beach suit. What? You want some of this?
Out there, man.
Night at the Roxbury's. You ever watch that one, Big Brother?
No.
I caught that as a premiere. That was one of the last of my high school days. I caught a premiere of Night at the Roxbury's. I was like 16 years old, working at the Marcus Cinema, and I caught my first late night movie showing when I was a doorman there. And the projector guy, who was a manager, was a real cool dude, man. We had so many parties in the back of that cinema. It was amazing. My teen years, 19s, 20s, or even 16, 17, up in Madison, Wisconsin, in the town was a pretty fun time. But I had to get my little country ass back out to the country when I started having kids, because I didn't want them in that school district and what I had to deal with that.
Paul, if you're still out there, if you want to come in and join us, you're welcome. Iceman, I extend the same thing to you if you want to be on a live.
Yeah. If you get StreamYard
you already know what the answer is. So.
Yep. Hit us up, come on in, and let's talk some jab, man. That's what we do. But yes, I'm a huge Adam fan. Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler. Don't mind me. It's Monday night in Wisconsin. Have a sickness. And only sickness is more cow. Can't leave. I feel you, man. Ding ding. I got a little beer shot glass here.
There's certain songs that I can't listen. Anytime I hear "Don't Fear the Reaper," all I can think of is more cowbell. Song is forever ruined.
Oh no! Don't Fear the Reaper. That's a good one too. To be ruined, that gets played a lot. On the stations I listen to, that get played a lot. So. Yep.
How long you plan on staying on, dude?
Yeah, I don't know. As long as you got people and hanging, as long as you're comfortable hanging out, if you want to go, let me know.
Well,
I got nothing else to do for the next couple, so I just plan on going live, hanging out, having a good time for a little bit. You're actually a few hours ahead of me, so it's pretty late where you're at.
I'm only 1 hour ahead of you.
Oh, well, you're only 11:30 there then.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty late for a Monday night.
I typically go to bed around midnight, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I try to. That's normally when I try to fall asleep. I'm an insomniac, so I have huge issues with trying to fall asleep at night. It's either.
I actually see a psychiatrist twice a month. So
I've been trying to get in to see one for a while now.
Well, I've got insurance is paying for it. It's totally free. It's not really a psychologist or a psychiatrist. He's just somebody kind of going through school, and yeah, that's how I can afford it. So
Yeah. No, but that's great though. I wish I could get in to see somebody. I've been trying to get into mental health to speak with somebody because I probably like a lot of other people out there suffer from emotional stress disorder or PTSD. I have severe PTSD because I have one leg and been through some traumatic stuff in my life. And it's really hard to get out there and talk to somebody. And that's why this is like such a relief for me personally. It's such a big part of my life to be able to come on here and talk to the world about my issues and be accepted about it. And that's one of the things I love about the group in this world that I've been introduced to, is because everyone I've talked to on here has been so accepting and appreciative of anything I've said. Because I don't try to, hide my real life when I'm on here. Like when you see me, this is me.
yep.
This is what you get. This is who I am. And I'm sorry if I offend you, like Big Brother said, but I'm really not sorry because this is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't like it, you can just click off and go to a different channel, and that's fine.
Right.
And I appreciate that. Thumbs down me, hate on me, please, but keep watching me. Because if you can relate just slightly to what I'm talking about, then we're on the same page. And that's how I connected with everybody on here. Is
Yeah, if you
pretty
don't
much,
like it, take a long dive off a short cliff.
yeah. And it's
I say that a lot.
but you guys are my outlet. I've never had a issue on here with any of that. There's always been nothing but support and nothing, but love from everybody on here and understanding. And I go through a lot of issues. I'm a 40-year-old handicapped man trying to support my family, and that's all it is. Like I'm not like handicapped, like, but I am. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's a struggle. Anybody out there with bodily struggles or disabilities will understand what I'm talking about.
Bodily struggles, huh?
Yeah, disabilities. Well, I mean, I
I
do.
have disabilities, I know.
Yeah, and like I feel like I should be like Superman at 40 years old. And I'm actually in pretty good shape and pretty physical fit, this, that, and the other. But I can't be Superman because I have my limitations, and I know that. But in my head, in what I do and what I try to do and perceive myself, and what I try to put myself off to everybody out there is to show my best self. And that is that I'm in my heart an actual superhero, like the people I try to join myself with. Because Big Brother's my superhero because every Sunday I get to go on and we get to have a good time.
I ain't nobody's hero. Well, maybe my nieces, but
Yeah, if your niece is a superhero, you're the best superhero in the world, man. And I know you can be the best superhero in the world because you know how to make that stuff, man. You know how to get them little kids entertained. I'm telling ya. That's all that matters, dude, is you're a superhero to somebody out there. Well, I'm trying to be my own superhero, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't, but I still try to put a smile on my face every day. Come on here and talk to everybody. Everyone's got real issues out there.
sitting here chit chatting with you. I could just get him
Hey,
to
you
come
lost your
over.
eye at 17. I was cold. One eye, the hospital, recent broke my back spot. My 40th, I'm bad. Knees are starting to hurt. You speak the truth. I don't know. Yeah, man, dude. No, that's. Hey, you lost your eye? Well, guess what? This is what I deal with. That's my leg, dude. And it falls apart all the time. But even with this leg, you can still be a beast. With one eye, you're still a beast, dude. If I had your one eye, I play lots of jokes and flick my eye with people. I play lots of jokes and people hit my leg or with a pool stick or a bat and break the bat or something, and I laugh at them. You know, I play jokes with it. I put my foot on backwards. I walk down the street and I'm like, oh, I broke my ankle. And people are like, oh my God, this guy's foot's backwards. And then I just run away. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I think I twisted my ankle. And I'll be standing there in pants and I'll be like, I think I twisted my ankle. And my foot's completely backwards. And they're like, let me call you a hospital. Oh my God, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. Then I run away as I'm laughing about it. One of these days, I'll have someone set up with a video camera, which I should do, and have a guy post up with a video camera across the lane, like, watch this, watch this.
Oh, what the hell do I want to ask?
Yeah, but you got to play to your disadvantage as an advantage, man. Like, I love it. Yes, I am a whole pirate, and if I was missing an eye patch or a hook, it'd complete the costume. But I've won so many costume contests to my disadvantage. I would go up on stage with my wife. I took my foot out, and I'd put a dowel with a crutch stopper in the bottom of my prosthetic, and I'd go out with my ruffled pirate shirt that I bought from Goodwill for $2, and I won like costume contest after another because I'd leave it open, my chest hair showing, my ripped body, and I'd be up there. Yeah, that's how you take a disadvantage and make it your advantage. I'm telling you, man, handicap plates on the Lowrider S10 with a 500 in it. And a 502 in an 85 S10 dropped to the ground that I'd park in the handicap spot every morning in front of Walmart with a big blower sticking out of it. And then I'd take my crutches and I'd throw them out the side of my truck. And I'd put my leg on and I'd crutch my ass in the Walmart, and people would be like, why is this guy parking right there in the handicap at 22 years old in a dropped Ferrari body kit S10 with a 502 big block with a blower on it? I'd be like, run my plates. Have a nice day, Grandma. Yeah. So, and just because you only got one eye, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. I put my eye in my mouth, and then you look at people from your mouth. Yes. That is hilarious. That's what I'm talking about. Use your disadvantage as an advantage to make your life quality better. You know, first thing I do is I'm like, oh, well, I got this and that. And I'm like, oh, well, disadvantages? No, I look at the advantages that I have because of it. I was one of my friends ever to legally hunt with a crossbow in Wisconsin because I was a handicapped. But now it's legal to everybody. Which I was kind of upset about, but, you know, it makes it fair.
Telling Q to come over to the chat real quick so I can ask him some questions.
Oh, Q's up in here?
He's up.
What's up, Q?
I didn't say he was up here. He's on my Instagram. I'm sorry. I'm on my phone.
Oh no. Keep doing what you do, man.
I'm trying to...
Also, Q hit on a lot of Q topics that I like to talk about other than reselling. And as I said before, one of his other topics was on infidelity. And I liked his perspective and the people in the chat's perspective on infidelity because there's all sorts of different perspectives on infidelity.
Yeah, I've hung around for a couple of these buddies on the Milk About It channel. Matter of fact, his guy that put it on Twitch, I can't pronounce his name, but he's the one where I got the animes thing, the animated puppets. He's one of Q's buds is what turned me on to it.
Okay. No, I like a lot of
the internet.
I like all his people in there. And I'm not sponsored by Red Bull, but if you guys ever had any of this dragon fruit Red Bull, that stuff is amazing. It tastes like pomegranate. Like if you ever ate a pomegranate when you were a kid, the little seedy type big things, they're amazing. Try one. Drink some dragon fruit Red Bull with some fire water. It gives you wings. Don't try to fly. You cannot fly. But yes, we're rocking the flavor hard tonight on the Big Brother Flippin Mike show. If any
Actually,
of you guys,
this one's entitled Flippin Mike and Me. So
nice. Well, Flippin Mike and Me are out there. If anybody out there wants to join us and come up on the live stream yard and have a good time, anything you want to say, anything you want to talk about, go ahead and drop your comments in the chat. Any questions you have for me and my man Big Brother, drop them in.
I can see how many people are watching. So I was told to turn that off. That may affect.
Yeah, well, this guy's from my hometown right here. He's like, I'm in West Minnesota, not far away. I grew up Kenosha. Nice, I love Kenosha. The northern Twin Cities, not too far away. Good times. Yes, I grew up a big spell of mine in Duluth, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I was actually born in where's that? I think Farmington, Minnesota, little country, little podunk town right down there. I lived in Cannon Falls, Rochester, Randolph, and then at a very young age got split up from family, this, that, and ever, and spent a spell on the Mississippi River. I made my way down to Louisiana, I've lived a pretty full life, traveling at a very young age. Yep, got into some parties, got in some times at a very young age, came back, met up full circle with family members at around 15, 16, and then still decided to progress beyond that and continue to live on my own. And I think I made my pretty good life for myself. No regrets either. Done a lot of stupid stuff I would like to take back, but would never take it back because it made me who I am.
Oh, I think there's some things I've done that I could have skipped and I still would have turned out the same.
I could have skipped it, saved me a lot of dang money or something, but I wouldn't have learned the lesson that I did. I'm one of them tough-headed people that you gotta, kind of learn that lesson a couple times over and over again before it sticks. Had a problem with authority for a while. One of them guys. That's before I gave up my little big man complex, because I used to consider myself as a little man, even though I'm 200 pounds and 5'9". That's not too much of a little man, but still a little man in perspective. But I got over my little man complex. And now it's okay for me to build Lego, sell toys, buy all the stuff I wanted to have when I was a kid, and make money off it. It's amazing. It's like the turn of a life amazing.
Wait, Journey, you still out there?
You still with us, Journey? Like I said, me and Big Brother, we can get you out here one of these nights.
I'm not going to push the issue.
I'm not going to push it, but we love you. I want to see you come hang out anytime, girl.
I'm just seeing if she's still watching.
Yep. Oh, no, she's still watching.
Because I just thought of that other thing that she should try. I'm gonna write it the fuck down before I forget.
Yes. Write it down in the book before you forget it. That's one good thing my wife installed into me. She gave me this little notepad, and every time I think of something, you write down your notepad because you don't forget it.
That's great, but I'll leave my pen behind.
I know I can't ever find a pen either. I got one right now because I don't need it at the moment, but I have it. But I have to contribute 99.9% of my success is because of my wife. So if you guys don't know of Out Country Sales, go check out Out Country Sales. It's my beautiful wife and me. It's our channel. Go look at it. Go check it out. If you like reselling, you like flipping stuff, you like selling stuff, making money, go watch it. It's pretty cool. Oh, can. Yep. Steakhouses, yes. A good steak in the 90s. Duluth, love it. It's going to ride. Dorothy Drive, 250 hours next. Staying. Ike. Yellowstone Lake. Is snowmobile skips? Yes, the snowmobile skip racing. Oh my God, yes. That's where I learned how to drive snowmobile and snowmobile skip because I live in Midwest. I live in Wisconsin, and there's still people who look at me crazy when I skip snowmobiles, and they're like, "What's that?" And I drag snowmobiles. I take snowmobiles across the grass. You don't need snow to drive a snowmobile, damn it. You can just drag them across the grass. You can skip them across the water. You can do circle tracks in the water on your snowmobile. It's amazing. Check it out, man. People are doing great things nowadays.
Hey,
Like, look
Iceman,
at
I
it.
appreciate that, but if if my content's not for you, then I'm okay with that. But I'm generally a nice guy anyway, and this is kind of like for anybody. Me and Mike
Yeah.
are laid back kind of dudes, so
Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, Iceman. Yes. Go watch some Big Brother stuff. Like, I'm telling you, wasn't in that kind of genre, but man, we clicked. And I love the stuff that you do. I like the stuff that you sell. I want to go to your auctions. I see your auctions, and I'm like, man, there's a bunch of cool
Yeah, I
shit
get
at the
to do it
auctions that you
sometimes,
go to.
I know. Yeah,
But
I know.
we'd buy different stuff, but still, there's so much cool stuff at the auctions you go to that I see, and I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome.
I'm getting ready to go to a high-end toy auction. I'll never be able to afford anything there, but I want to put it on film. And
No.
yeah, these are things like from the 30s and 40s. They're in immaculate condition.
Yeah, and
Toys
you
start at $2,000 and $3,000 each, so I'm not
yeah,
gonna be able to afford one.
yeah. Hey, you getting there?
I don't want to. I don't want to pay 2 or 3 thousand, even if I could flip it for double.
5 or 6.
Well, maybe
I
I
want
should.
to pay. You're on my level. I want to pay 10 cents and make like $40 off it, $30 off it, and I'm gonna do that 100 times over.
I know you guys got auctions near you.
We do, and that's the sad part is I've never been to an auction like that. I used to go to scrap meets and all that stuff, but as an adult, as my own man, I've never been to a live auction to buy off that stuff.
It's a good place to pick up. You're not going to get it for free. I know you get your stuff for free a lot, but you can pick them up dirt stinking cheap. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, and I don't
Riding
mind paying.
lawnmowers and some of the bigger run around tools and stuff.
Yeah, and I don't mind paying like broke down 4-wheelers and blowing engines and stuff. I have no problem buying like lots of those. Like I go online and I look for these 4-wheeler lots or 3-wheeler lots or snowmobile lots. I'll buy a lot of 6 snowmobiles for $300. Not a problem any day of the week because I'll sell one of them and pay for all of them after I get it running. And then I have, 2 more to actually make some money on, and that's where I profit. And that's where my heart's at, but my wife has been telling me to go more Lego toys, this and that and other, and
It's something you enjoy doing. It makes you like you've already said everything you like about it, and I agree. You know, stick
yeah,
with what
and
you enjoy doing. Damn it. Otherwise,
I enjoy it. Like it's so much fun for me just to build it. It makes me feel like a kid again. And that's the part to where I like it so much is like if I can just sell little toy trinkets instead of selling big motorized things, it keeps me out the garage. Now I'm in here and I'm making money doing that. So and I mean that's fun to me and I like it.
Super chaos. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, we're on a live right now. Me and Big Brother. I think you should come join and say hi to everybody. She ran away so fast. Yeah, she has a bedtime. Mama needs to go to sleep. Hey, can you bring me one of them too?
What?
No, Chevy, go grab me a raspberry or something out the door of the fridge.
Something out the door.
Mm.
Yeah. No, you have to go to bed an hour.
Steakhouse. Good.
You got school coming soon, boy. Oh, thank you.
Been to Minnesota. Minnesota reminds me of a cold Indiana.
I love Minnesota. Hey, my man Iceman, you ever been to Minnesota up to Split Rock and Lincoln Tower? Oh, those are some good places to go. No, Minnesota has some beautiful, if you go up to Duluth, they have some beautiful because it's all on the glacier edge and everything's pushed up there. It looks amazing. Oh, it looks amazing. Do you auction toys? Ooh, no, I don't, but I do have my toys for sale. If you watch Flippin Mike and you check it out, you'll see all the toys I have. And what I do with my toys, I like to take up old toys and retro them.
I think I'm Big Brother, but I don't auction my toys. I buy them at auctions.
Yes.
I used to be Big Brother at the auction or at the auction, but it was just too long. I shortened into Big Brother auctions. I want to start selling on YouTube.
Like right now, we could be doing an auction. Like, hey, do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy this? Blah, 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 blah.
I come across toys. Mostly I come across dolls. But I do come across action figures, which are just guy dolls.
They are really.
And I come across specialty items like all this month has been American Girl. Last month it was a bunch of St. Clair glass. The month before that was a bunch of other things.
Oh, Pokemon cards.
No, that was just last week. Like I said, that was just luck. That just
Yeah, I know that was some
wasn't
luck.
any
But that's what you gotta
I
love
would have
about
saw 'em
reselling.
on the street. I wouldn't have known what they were.
That's what you gotta love about reselling, though. Every once in a while, you come across a basket of a dinner, and you're like, "Oh, I have a dinner here," and you're like, "Oh, look at that chicken flapping around in there. Oh, that's like a chicken dinner right there. Like we got some feathers on the top of that mother right there. It's paid for everything. Hey, yeah." And that's what I love about reselling. Every once in a while, you get that gem in that rough. And that's why I always got to be real about it. It's not always that we make that big score. We don't always, we can spend a lot of money and lose out sometimes here and there.
Yep. Yeah, I've done
Yeah.
it plenty.
No.
I said, oh, hell, I'll make $200-300 off of this. And I wound up making like about my money back plus $10 or something, it not did as well as I thought I would do.
Or you hit a bad shipping charge and you ended up biting like a $4 piece on a $40 nugget,
Yeah, I've done that a couple times.
Yeah. No, I was hit it and I'm like, why did it say free shipping? And this thing got like taxed for like $48 on shipping and I made like, $39 on the sale. What the hell is going on with this? Like, why was that taxed at free shipping? I didn't hit free shipping on that. And I'm like paying $4 to send this piece of crap to you. I mean, that happens. That's reality. And if you're reselling, not a lot of people even realize that. Like us resellers, we actually work.
Yeah, you can call it work. I think the hardest part is getting the shit to the car or getting it from the car to the house, really.
Well, and then listing it. I mean, you spend a lot of time picturing, cleaning, and listing too. I mean,
I don't. I view it differently than other people do. I don't do anything else when I'm sitting at the house. There's YouTube to watch or Netflix or eBay, and I'm usually doing all three at the same time, honestly. So,
Yep. Supporting the other Netflix.
Everybody says, "Hey, list every day." I don't, but I'm active on eBay all the time. So,
yeah. Now, Amber, she lists every day on multiple platforms.
yeah. Yep.
She's on a war right now with eBay.
Yeah, she needs to get that figured out, man.
I know. She's been on the phone with him. We're gonna call him up tomorrow morning and be like, dude, like I've been paying for an eBay account.
Don't be mean to the person on the other end of the line. They're just working for peanuts.
No, I'm not gonna be mean. I'm just gonna let them know the logistics. Like, okay, she's paid X amount of months for X amount of service and have had no option to promote her listings at any of the time. So we need to be refunded or credited to our account for X amount of.
Pay option, but it's not a pay option, man. They give it to you for free.
No, but she's on the paid. She's on the paid thing.
Oh.
She's been on the paid
starter thing. Yeah. Well,
yeah. And that's where she got and I'm like, hey, we're going to get a little bit of credit out of it. I'm not going to give them too much griff, but I'm just going to be like, hey, like if we're paying you for your higher service and we've been paying for the higher service for X amount of months, we should get a credit for the next X amount of months in the future. And if someone says, no, I don't think that's right, I'll be like, well, let me talk to your manager. Because you can let our account history and we pay, out every month for every service that we want to be on. And I expect a little bit more back in return, If she can't use the services that are on the free, stuff, then why is she paying for your extended stuff? And that's why she wants me to talk to him, because I can just talk to the managers nice and politely in an aggressive way and get.
I sell toys. I've come across big, huge, massive lots of toys playing before. I still have a bunch of Transformer G1s laying around. I've sold all the GI Joes. They were the first to sell. I had Voltrons. I had shit, you name it. You got it out of the 80s. A guy told me to sell everything he had, and I get to keep half. I made money. But yeah, I sell toys like that. I have they have no collector value to me, nor do I want to keep them for anything. So
Well, that was the best part about us lotting up our death piles. She went in there looking for certain items. I went in there looking for certain items. And we both got what we wanted out of our death pile. And then she was...
There you go again, Mike. Okay.
Yeah, I'm back.
No, you're not.
Okay. But I was like, that's a good trade-up thing, you know, right there.
How to describe what I have for sale right now?
What do you have for sale right now? I don't know. I will be back momentarily. Give me about 45 seconds.
Bunch of American Girl. I've got some marked dollhouse. Yeah, I sell a lot of dollhouse stuff too. So, bing. Uh-oh. And I got everything. Salt and pepper shakers. I bought like close to 200 pairs of salt and pepper shakers at auction before. I turned that into, let's see, I probably spent 180. I think it was 185 bucks or something around that for all of it. And I flipped it all when it was all said and done. I still have some laying around. We're talking a lot. I think I ended up around 800 bucks.
Whew.
That's that anything.
Yes, but that American Doll market is huge, man. I'm telling you from experience, we've bought ourselves a couple American Doll products, and it always pays off for us every time.
Is it strictly Voltron or crap? There's a couple others. Damn, Thunderbirds. I don't. They came out with limited toys. And then there's
Oh, the Voltron set? I'm looking for Voltron stuff
similar ones.
to fix my old toys complete sets. Okay, yeah. If they're the Voltron,
I can probably find what you're looking for, but you need to be you need to tell me
specific on what
exactly
parts you
what it
need.
is and how much you're willing to pay for it.
Yeah, like if you need an arm or a leg or...
Oh, I know. I'm talking about those that's in package, shit like that. Those are
Ooh,
the kind of things I get.
yeah. Now, I know about the old Voltron stuff. And them kind of toys. I used to like them myself. Never had one. I've seen them, and oh my god, I've seen them sell. Like people found these things at thrift stores or garage sales, and they sell like you would not even believe the value in it.
No, I would.
No, I know you would, but I mean, it is like ridiculous if you find like that whole Voltron figure somewhere that's complete 100%. There's some dollars in that guy. Just like the old Thundercat stuff. Like, I know if you get Thundercat symbol, Thundercats, like original Thundercat shirt, all that stuff, worth value, man. And I'd look for that stuff too, because I was a huge Thundercats fan.
I think
That
it was
goes-
a good cartoon, and you know it's kind of ingrained in our psyche. And I'm 10 years ahead of you, and I watched that fucking cartoon, so you know.
I know you did. I know you were a fucking Thundercats fan. You were like, yes. You had the sword and everything to match it, even though you were too old to like it. You're like, this is good stuff. See, What was it? Power Rangers. I was a little too old for Power Rangers, but that stuff is still worth lots of value if you can find that Power Ranger stuff. But it's not like it's not in my era. I'm not a big Power Rangers fan, but Voltron, oh yeah, Thundercats, oh yeah, any day of the week.
There's a market for vintage glass eyes. I've been to an auction before.
Yeah, yeah. It's like legs, man. I found like people's like old prosthetic legs and stuff, and I'm like, oh, there's market for this.
I've seen those. And people collect that shit.
I know. They're like, this is cool. And I'm like, oh, man. Gracer, that was power for sure, buddy. Man, I'm like an Iceman, dude. You gotta hang out more often, man. The Iceman, is that because, like, you hug out a Maverick and Goose too long, or what? Because I know that new movie's out, that new Maverick Top Gun movie's out. I don't know if we have any reviews on that. I haven't seen it. Is it good? Is it bad, or what? Like, I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan. That's amazing. Like, I'm a big fan of the original.
Wait, you said Tom Cruise? He can't act.
Oh, really? No, he can act, dude. I love that man. Well, it's because he looks so nice. Yeah.
No. Poor, he can't act.
I'm sorry. He just looks tasty. That's all it is, I guess. But yep. Me too. No, I'm a huge Stranger Things fan. Like, I don't know what you guys think about Stranger Things, but it brings up everything in my childhood. Stranger Things. It comes up with Dungeons and Dragons, everything. Like, it's your whole childhood. Playing old school Nintendo, playing these Atari games, and like getting into the supernatural at that time period. Like the way they did that series, to me, is like a Ghostbuster series all over again. It's really cool how they made that. So I'm an all-time fan of Stranger Things. Well, they brought everything back from the day that I grew up in and put it on there with like a sci-fi, horror twist. I like it. Oh, he loves Tom. Yep, Tom. Yep, Top Gun. Days of Thunder was my. I just love Top Gun. You know why?
Dumbest movies
Tom
ever.
Cruise. I love Tom Cruise. You know why? Because Tom Cruise was a pimp. He always had the girl, no matter what. Because he could check a bottle and flip it up and do his magic. He pulled up on a motorcycle on a Triumph. I mean, wait, no, it was a BMW. He had a BMW motorcycle. That was that BMW 4-cylinder they dropped in that big motorcycle he was driving in that movie in the original. And it was like a 780cc BMW motorcycle, 4-cylinder, just badass. Like, I don't know. I love the old school originals. You can take your shirt off and slide on your floor and just be cool, just to be cool. Like, yes, the first season was amazing. They got slow towards the end on Stranger Things, but I still like where they brought it into like the originals, and then they like brought the Mind Flayer, which is like the Freddy Krueger of my day. Because if you were my day, you love Jason. Jason, oh my God, Brother Brother. What's your favorite horror film? You got a favorite horror film, buddy? Any like old school slasher? Like what's the
Are
big
you
one on
asking
the?
me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. What's your favorite horror movie? Slasher wise, are you a Jason fan? Are you a Big Brother fan? You a or Scream, or what are you?
Yeah, no, I never really cared for any of that stuff.
No, oh my god, Friday the 13th are one of my favorites. Jason's like Jason was always a badass, but no one really knows the history of Friday the 13th unless you've actually studied it. So Jason himself as Jason with the machete didn't come out until the second film, which was released in I think '86 was the second Jason film, and that was second one is one of my favorites because that's actually him. The first one, people don't even realize he wasn't even in there. It's yeah, movie trivia, man. Love your horror films. Slasher.
I can name probably my top 10 movies. One of them, like, it's not really horror. It's horror. It's gross. It's a Creep Show, the movie. The first one. The second one just sucked ass. But the first
You were right
one,
on that. First one was good. Second one did suck ass.
but I was a fan of that style of. I don't know. I grew up on my dad treated me to all the stuff that he watched when he went to drive-ins and stuff. So I grew up on watching a lot of the black and white stuff. Some of my favorite movies isn't black and white, like one called This Island Earth, which you flying saucers, right? Or
Yeah. No, that's a great movie.
Earth
This Island
versus
Earth
Flying Saucers. I watched that. Or one of my favorites is Earth versus the Spider. I like the giant monster movies like Atomic.
Yes.
Somebody does something atomic and that insect grows to the size of a house or something,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And I like War of the Worlds, the original, and the one that
the original was so much better than the remakes.
And Tom Cruise was in that remake,
Yeah, I know, but I like the original better than I did like the Tom Cruise remake. Yes.
But yeah, that's where my horror stuff goes. I like the Sinbad stuff too. That's why I bring up Ray Harryhausen a lot when you're doing your Legos. So,
Yep.
The king of stop motion, yeah.
No, that's amazing. It's like it was a Fantastic Fox with George Clooney or whatnot. That I really like the taxidermy stop motion type stuff, even though it was an early 2000s stop animation taxidermy movie. It was really good. And the premise of it, if you've ever watched Fantastic Fox, it's a pretty funny movie. I watch it with my kids all the time just because it's kid friendly. But it shouldn't be. If you look at the premise, they're just going in and robbing these people for their wealth and taking it from them. And then these wealthy people it's like a whole government. If you look at the movie from an outsider's perspective and you watch it, there's so much more than just a kid's film. And that's what I like about that.
Stranger Things, the first season I liked it. Second season was okay, and I haven't seen anything past that.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting for I think it's like the fourth or fifth part to come out, but yeah, it fell off. It started falling off, and then I got lost in the fifth season, and then it reminded me of the old school slasher, because Freddy Krueger basically, because he gets you in your dreams kind of stuff, and yeah, I mean, but I was like, it reminded me of a newer old school version of Ghostbusters. And I'm a huge Ghostbusters fan. I did not like the female Ghostbusters movie, not because it was females Ghostbusters movie, is because it did not follow the original premise of the movies beforehand.
Did you see the last one they put out?
I loved it.
Did you?
The afterworld, afterlife, Ghostbusters.
Yeah. Okay. Young
I
Egon or his grandson or whatever.
Yeah, Egon and his granddaughter, and when she found his stuff. No, I completely love that movie because they had all the originals, right? And they
They
brought
had the
all
Echo in it, didn't they?
yeah, and that's where my Ecto One comes from. My Lego piece. That's where my set's is that movie. Is my Ecto One is from that movie. Is from that new movie. But it's not just that I liked it because my set was from it, because I liked the way the storyline played out, the way they brought in the old footage from the original Ghostbusters movie. That was something else. That was like key to it. Like the way they brought in the original movie's basis into the new movie, and that's what it was all about, was just amazing. And it was hilarious. The jokes that little girl said, the way she was so smart, like that's one of my number ones right now. Like that movie was good. Now the one before with I'm a huge fan of Melissa McCarthy and all them other females, but they had Bill Murray on there like hating on him and stuff, and he was a part of the original, and it wasn't even played on any of what he actually did in the original movie. He was supposedly like a critic or something, and that wasn't cool to me, you know? It was like, dang, this has nothing to do with the original Ghostbusters at all. Like nothing. And then when they came out with the Afterlife, the new one, like that was good. That was played out good. Like they brought the original characters in, they brought the original storylines into it. They brought all the past and new history together, and it played out very good. It was, like music. That's just my opinion. My wife, on her hand, she loves that one with Melissa McCarthy and all the other chicks in there chasing around some random bull crap that had nothing to do with Ghostbusters. And that's fine. It was funny. They had some funny parts. But Bill Murray was never like a critic who didn't believe in extraterrestrial life. I don't know. If you agree with me, cool.
Let me ask you a question here. I'm looking at a couple of auctions on eBay because I'm actually looking at getting a GoPro 8, and I want to know what you think because I don't know. I've never owned one, and you have.
On what?
This one comes with just let's see, camera, a GoPro floating handle, a fast release J hook, 3M stickers, curved and flat. I don't know what the hell that means.
That's the stick mounts. So it comes with 2 3M stick mounts. Curved is the curve for the helmet fit, or the flat is a flat stick mount that comes with.
Oh, okay.
And those are very expensive. You can just buy GoPro attachments. They're money right there. The curved or the flats. Curves goes on helmets or a curved fender or something. Then they come with the flats, and that sticks down on anything flat.
Okay, well, I can get that one right now for $190. I don't know if that's worth it or not.
And what number is it?
What do you mean what number? It's an 8. I want an 8. That's all there is to it.
Oh yeah. For how much? An 8 for 160?
$190.
Yeah, it's worth it. That's worth
okay,
it.
well, here's another one that has a different list. Right now, its current bid is 112. I suspect it to go up around 200 like all the others.
Yeah. For a 7 or an 8.
This is what is included in it, so let me know what you think about this one.
Okay.
I got the GoPro, of course, 4 batteries, and a battery charger.
Ooh, that in
So
alone is worth $100.
what kind of battery life are we talking out of this thing? I mean, realistically,
What are the batteries out of? The Hero 7, Hero 8, Hero 9.
well, I'm looking at a Hero 8, so it'd be batteries
Yeah.
for a Hero 8.
So if they're batteries of an 8, at the least you're going to get an hour a piece out of them batteries, which means you got 4 hours of high quality video at an hour a piece with 4 batteries. You got 4 hours, 4 batteries. At the very bare minimum, at high quality video. Depends on how depleted those batteries are and how many times they've been used and not drained out and filled up properly.
I'm just wondering if I can, I don't know. You know,
I
I'm
would
gonna
look
have,
around.
I'm gonna have to get a used one.
I'd look around spending about $100 for a Hero 7, Hero 8. And that would be where I would want to stick around if I was in the market for buying a GoPro.
There he goes again. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna find it for $100. I don't want a 7. I want an 8.
No, I know.
So
The 8 has the Wi-Fi qualities that the 7 doesn't, but the 7 will if you get a black. If you get a Hero 7 Black, has the Wi-Fi capabilities same as GoPro 8. Hero
okay,
8.
why do I want to know about Wi-Fi capabilities? I didn't even know it had Wi-Fi capability.
Because from the Hero 7 Black and up, the Black version was able to live stream and connect to your internet off the Hero 7 and up. Hero 7 Black could do Wi-Fi and stream live. The Hero 7 Silver could not do that. So it depends on what model you buy when you're on 7. But when you go to Hero 8, it doesn't matter what model you buy, they all have that installed in them. You can do live streams from a Hero 8. Any Hero 8. So it doesn't matter if you got the white, the silver, or the black on a Hero 8, you could Wi-Fi it and live stream from it.
Huh, I didn't know that. Okay.
There you go. Well, yeah, I have a...
Seriously, Dad, I'm going to find one for $100, honestly.
$100 is a good deal on a Hero 7 Black or a Hero 8 Silver. But it's got to be a Hero 7 Black. You can't go Hero, because I have a Hero 7 Silver, and it won't stream.
I understand.
Have
you guys tried anything from those before?
Anything above 7 will stream.
Yeah, but have you tried to do that? Has Amber done that?
Yeah. Yes, I've streamed from my 10, and I can't stream from my 7. So I have a Hero 7 Silver, and I have the brand new Hero 10 Black.
What is streaming from a GoPro like?
Well, you have to set it up for your Wi-Fi capabilities to take the bandwidth that it's pushing. Because the first live stream I did on my channel from my Hero Black was like so choppy in every 10 seconds because it's on 7K platform. And my internet could not handle it. So it was like me like, boop, 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 boop.
Well, I don't... The Hero 7, regardless if it's black or purple or whatever...
No, if you have a Hero 7 Black...
It's just outdated. I'm just saying, so I'd rather do an 8. I don't feel comfortable about doing an 8, but everybody likes the 8 better than the 9 and 10.
Yeah, because the 8's battery life lasts longer than the 9. Doesn't randomly turn on. So the 8 is better than the 9 and the 10.
I heard that the 10 has overheating issues, so there's a lot of people complaining about it.
Yeah, I have 3 batteries for my 10. I have an external battery charger, this and that, and other. Every time I charge my 10, I pull the battery out of it for it doesn't sit inside of it because I'm worried about it exploding. And I paid retail for it. I'm talking $600, dollars cash money. Here you go. Let me get it.
Do I have to get the Hero 8 black for the streaming, or does it matter?
Nope. As long as it's Hero 8 and above, you can stream on it.
Okay.
Yep. You can buy the bottom line Hero 8 and you can stream on it. But if it's a Hero 7, it has to be the black. Hero 7, it has to be the black because I have the silver. Yep. Almost all L's, but LGBT, not that I don't care. Weird concerns, but based on my grandma's life, she's from Racine. LS in that time. Yeah. Yep. I feel you, buddy. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, I know. Trust me. My kids come home and they talk to me about stuff they're taught in schools. And my daughter has a boyfriend, but she refers to as another gender, which is fine. Fine with me? Yeah. No, you like boys. Sorry. You have a boyfriend. Hey, preach your own. I'm all cool with that stuff, man, but don't push it on social media when you're under 12 years old. You have no clue what you like. Sorry. Figure it out in your own time. But no hate. I love all communities.
Well, I'm going to have to pass on this subject, so
Yeah. Next.
I don't have kids. I cannot make the judgment call. I wouldn't be speaking from a place of knowledge. So,
It's terrible nowadays, man. Like, you see the stuff on the Disney Channel and, like, the media and schools and the outlets, and it's like,
oh, I've seen plenty of shows recently that tend to be inclusive, and I
well, it's
think
like,
some of them they go out of their way, and it makes the show worse. I'm
well,
just
no, like,
saying.
my daughter was ridiculed in school and was kind of taught to hate herself because she was told that she was a white privileged who is racist.
Really?
Yeah. And she doesn't like herself because of the color of her skin or
Yeah.
the gender of her race. Because her school taught her that since you are a certain color you are a bad person. So she came home crying multiple days saying, I'm a bad person because I'm white, because that makes me a racist.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So I had to explain to her that she is not a racist and she should not have to hate her own body because she was born of a certain color. And I had to try to explain to her that is she had to feel racism performed on her, which I don't know how it's to explain these days because she is a white privileged female is what they call her at her school.
Well, that seems kind of odd to be teaching that in a school, honestly.
Yeah, and we live in the country, and that's what they're teaching. Well, And it's really sad nowadays because they're teaching hate where hate never needed to be. They're teaching her to hate herself because she is white and privileged and lives in a big house. So she's the problem. And that's what they're teaching her in school. I don't have anything else to say about that, but I did not agree with it. And I had a really long talk with her principal, who is a avid supporter of a 3-lettered protest that I don't need to mention. And that 3-letter protest, I say, you can kiss my privileged, because I grew up in the hood. So everything I have is because who I am, not because the color of my skin. And that's all I got to say about that. And my daughter came home crying because she was ridiculed because of the color of her skin. But my wife's name was Ghetto when I married her. And now it's Leagueman. So my kids are half Puerto Rican, but they were called white privileged children and made to feel less, and that their families are pretty much vulgar Viking slave oppressors, is what we were called from her school. Yeah. And
I would have an issue with that. Yeah.
I really do, but I digress.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress. But I say nothing. One of these days, I'm going to stand up at the school board and they're going to really hate me. Because I'm going to tell that principal where he can shove his racist view of the life that we live in today. When he's talking about 200 years ago.
Yeah, I know people like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's not what's going down right now. And I didn't do it to you. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, in Wisconsin, hey, you're raising your kids the right way. Yes, thank you. Woo-hoo. Hey, everybody love everybody, man. I don't give a but where you're from, who you are, I didn't get no bettering because of color of my skin. So, no, around here, man, I'm a little bit of redneck, man, but I don't mind being a redneck. Call me whatever you want to call it. I love riding my 4-wheelers and tractors and being hee-haw in my old school town. Have fun with that.
To me.
Yeah,
Me up.
but I welcome anybody who wants to come out in my farm and go hee-haw and shoot guns and ride redneck tractors and have a good time. You know, I mean, y'all welcome.
You had me at Tannerite.
Yes, sir. We blow up cars around these neighborhoods. We have a good time. Yeah, so I stay out of that stuff. I go, yes, sir. No, sir. Have a nice day, sir. And smile and go, my kid's coming home.
Seven.
And I say, don't listen to him teaching you that. It ain't right.
So what do you suggest that I look for if I'm going to buy a used?
As I said, either Hero 7 Black or above.
Well, I'm talking about accessories. I mean,
you don't really need any accessories for it. You get a Hero 7 Black, or
I figure.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you get my Hero 7, you have to like actually take the camera apart to get the battery out of it.
Okay.
And it's got the original battery it had in it when I bought it when it was brand new 8 years ago. And it works amazing. It still works amazing. And I do welding videos. I do snowmobile videos. I do 0 degree. I do 100-degree weather videos. I do all these crazy videos on it, and it still works amazing. Like that Hero 7 Silver has been with me for years and always has worked amazing. And I would recommend it to anybody. Anybody. Hero 7 Silver or above is what you need. If you're trying to do
video. Hero 7 Black.
Oh, black. Sorry, because I have a silver. My silver is good, but the black is better.
Yeah,
That's one that,
this is what I'm looking at. I can get a Hero 7 Black with a bunch of crap that comes with it.
if you got a black, that's the top rated
I
one.
can get one for, it looks like they're going for right around 160, 170 bucks.
Hey, if you can get one for $160, $150, something like that, that's a good deal, because I'd say about $200 is a good.
That's a 7 for like
for a 7 black.
190 bucks. I can get an 8. So
that's true, but the 8s, the 8s have been out for a while. They've been solved all their problems. I wouldn't worry about buying an 8. I don't own one, but I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm pretty sure I want an 8.
I
Everybody loves the 8. I've gone through videos and stuff.
So the 8 is like the good one right now. That's because they've worked all the bugs out on it.
Well, yeah, the 8's been out for like a million years already.
The 8's been out for about 5 years.
It is old technology.
Yeah, it's been out for about 5 years.
So I said, I'm a gajillion years.
Yeah, but the 10, because I have a Hero 10, has been out for less than a year. And I have frequent problems with it. My wife still runs the 7, and we have no problems with it. Well, every once in a while it doesn't want to turn on, so you have to hold the button down and hard start it or whatever. But it's got some miles on it. I bought it brand new years ago, and it's still there. It's still champing. It's been so many wrecks with me. I've lost it in snowbanks. I've hit trees with it. I've thrown that thing off 2-story buildings, and it still works.
What?
I'm just talking about cameras.
That's a really good camera.
Yeah, GoPro is an amazing camera. My son's like, that's a really good camera, Dad. The funny thing, he was there, like, I've thrown it like in water parks and lazy rivers, swam around underneath the water, and like video quality just for family videos was just amazing. Like, you're just boop, 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 underwater just swimming with this thing, and the picture is amazing.
Yeah. What about the cards that come with it, the memory cards?
You have to buy your own.
Well, I mean, is there a capacity limit for the 7?
No. I have a 174 gig, I think, 174 gig card for it, and then I have like a 4 terabyte little card that you can put in there.
Oh,
and I can trade them between my 10 and my 7. But like 4 terabyte gig little dealy, yeah, you'll take it. I would recommend nothing less than a 64 gig card in it. Yeah. 64 gig card will give you probably about 2 hours of footage in a GoPro. 170 gig or 100 whatever gig, that's what I'm running. The one will give you about 4 hours and 15 minutes.
Okay, well, here's a 7 that's at auction, and it's very active auction. Got a lot of bits and crap to go with it for all kinds of attachment. But it's got
Yeah,
the
I think we just sold a Hero 5, and then I got like a Hero 1, and I got a couple Hero 2s I'm got for sale right now. It's just the volume sucks on them.
Euro.
Yes. I love this. Iceman's on here. It's the Honda camera of four-wheelers. It sounds like you sold me. And I'm glad Big Bro is doing his research, because my man over here, Iceman's looking for a camera too, and Big Brother's doing all the research for him. Like, what should I buy at the cheapest price?
I've had a really good camera that had stabilization and all that other stuff, but I dropped it once on the ground and it's not working anymore. And it cost me $350.
Holy
So I think I'm gonna just go with the GoPro because it can take the beating. I run into things. It's just kind of what I do, and if the GoPros can take all the abuse that I want to give it, then
No, they're built to do like the stuff that I do with them, which is putting them on a helmet or strapping to a handlebar and running. Like all my videos on all my like trail riding and all that stuff is done by GoPro, and it looks smooth when it's actually very like and everything's vibrating and shaking, but everything looks smooth and like perfect on a GoPro. No, I've bought the 10 C2 whatever vlogging, Sony cameras for the wife. Like, we've spent thousands of dollars on cameras. I spent $1,500 on a camera for the wife. It was set up on a tripod, right? The tripod fell over once and it broke. It was done. That camera was done. It was a Sony vlogging, blah blah blah, with the flip screen to the front. And like my GoPro, I can throw my GoPro in there and be like 4 and kick it and send it across the yard and be like, it's fine. Like literally like kick the camera. Like, hey, watch this, and kick it. And it's perfectly fine. They are very durable cameras. I give you that. I do a lot of welding and grinding right by the camera. You've seen some of the videos of the welding sparks hitting the camera itself and the grinding hitting the camera, and it's fine. You can't do that with a regular camera. And my GoPro, yeah, parts of the screens melt and stuff, but it still gets great video. I'm telling you. They should sponsor me. All my helmets and all my vehicles, all my off-road vehicles have GoPro tags all over them because I support GoPro.
Iceman, if you're not looking for a GoPro, if you're looking for something that's a little, if you think you have a gentle hand, then I highly recommend the Canon Vixia RF 800. Yeah, it has the best stabilization. I've used it a couple times. It's the one that if you drop on the ground, it breaks, you're screwed. But it is a top of the line camera, and even though it doesn't do the 4K, the 1080p quality is superb. I've used it. I bought 2 of them. So But I treat cameras rough, and I can't afford that crap anymore. So I need to get a GoPro.
Yeah. No, but it's just like, I'm telling you, the motoring function, like I used to when I was younger, I used to strap like to my motorcycles. I started doing stunt riding videos, okay? If you look up Vertical Mischief on YouTube, you will see me doing a lot of stuff that I don't condone anymore. When I lost my leg bought motorcycles and started doing stunt riding videos, and I put out a stint on Vertical Mischief, and we kind of toured everywhere on our stunt riding videos. I did make a good deal of money on my stunt riding videos with the Vertical Mischief, but that did fall apart because of people got big, and I didn't want to get that big. But I guarantee you, you look at Vertical Mischief, you see me riding a wheelie down the interstate on top of some hoods of some cars and having some good time.
Flash flood warning. Awesome.
But I do recommend a GoPro because I have crashed out and wrecked out with that camera, and it's never lost any footage. It's always done what it's supposed to do, even with a cracked screen or whatever.
And you say to get a 7 over an 8, huh?
I would get a Hero Black 7 because the Hero Black 7 is the top 7, and that's when they had Wi-Fi on it. That's the first camera they started doing the internet Wi-Fi on was the Black 7. That's what I would get. But if you can get an 8 for a comparable price, it's going to have all that, in it and be a little better. And it's been revamped plenty of times to where if you got, one, it shouldn't be an original and should have all the bugs worked out on it.
Okay, you didn't answer my question.
Okay, I prefer my Hero 7 over my Hero 10. Yes.
Okay. That was good enough.
Because I know my Hero 7 is going to do what it needs to do, and it's not going to overheat, and the battery's not going to run down super fast, and any computer is very friendly with it. You don't have to have a stupid computer to run it. That's the problem with the Hero 10 and the Hero 9s, is your computer has to be able to handle the software for 7K.
You mean 4K?
No, 7.3K.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Your computer has to be able to support 7.3K for that film to go to it. And I bought the Hero 10. I'm like, God damn it, now I got to buy another computer to run the goddamn camera.
I know that my, well, it's a Pixel, but I know that my, the video that I take on my phone is no longer compatible with my computer because of the compression rates have doubled
On your phone.
I kind of understand all that stuff, but yeah, they updated my shit, and there's no way I can turn back the update because I had a couple cords, and I used to be able to just hook up a cord between my phone and my laptop and download everything, but now I can't.
Yeah, no, I thought.
So I'm paying for. I give Google $2 every month, and they give me 100 gigs, so I can load shit into the cloud, and from the cloud I can get it down to my laptop.
Okay, but I'm not, I want to be able to plug in and pull. And if you have a Hero 9 or a 10 and you don't have the brand new computer set up, it's not going to read it. That was the problem that we had. We got a brand new Hero 10 that plugged into my computer, and he said, nope, no go. So then I had to buy a $2,000 laptop that would run my $600 camera.
I kind of want to get a new laptop. I kind of want to be up to date and all that stuff. But like I said, it's going to cost me about $1,200-$1,300 to get an up-to-date version of what I'm currently using. My laptop is about 4 or 5 years behind on technology, but it's still powerful enough to do a lot of things because I spent a lot of money on it back then. But I could actually game on this thing. Well, I couldn't today because of how things are, but back then I could run some
Like
big
kind of
games on it.
that's so the hero
There he goes again.
or in Hero 8. Get a Hero 8 or newer, you'll have no problems. But don't get a 9 or a 10.
Yeah, I can tell you not to get a 9 or a 10.
Yeah, well, I bought one.
Moaning about them.
Yep, no, I bought one.
The
Brand
big
new.
issue with number 10 is they're
Battery
all
overheating
overheating.
and running down.
Yeah, they
Yep,
haven't released it any released it? Oh my god. Released any software improvements.
Yep. It turns on automatically whenever. If you have like a remote control for your TV, it'll turn your camera on. Like any frequency it catches turns it on, and it'll stay on. It'll overheat and burn itself out. A lot of bad reviews, but I'm really good on my electronics. So when I charge them, I'm like watching it charge or paying attention to it every couple hours and unplugging it and pulling the batteries as recommended. Some of the people follow the instructions like, oh, you get a battery? Guess what? You don't charge it until it's completely dead. And then you let it charge while you're not fucking with it. And it charges all the way up and it is good. And that's how you sell your batteries, because your battery has a memory like a cell. So if you only like let your battery go a little dead and then you plug it in and you charge just a little bit, you're killing the cells in your battery. It's kind of like common knowledge of electronical charging stuff.
Cameras are more expensive on Amazon. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Get them on eBay, man.
You don't look at a camera on Amazon. Go to eBay or Facebook Market, Craigslist. Pick that shit up secondhand.
Black.
Garage sale. I picked up a Hero 5 and a bunch of attachments for $25.
Yeah.
I sold it for about $75. I had to sell it twice too, because the first person that bought it was like, it doesn't have Wi-Fi. How do I hook it to my Wi-Fi? I'm like, it's a Hero 5. It doesn't have Wi-Fi, you dumbass. And they sent it back to us, and it came 100% back, which is great, and then we just sold it again. I'm being summoned out here. Yes, I'm coming to get river.
Crap, you went off potato reception on the statement. Going Tesla. Nope.
Come on. I need to. Sir, all right, I'm back. The dogs are bothering my wife. They were bothering her too much where she couldn't sleep.
Would you put the hypno light over there?
Oh, this is my background lighter.
Yeah, don't point it at the. I can't see shit now.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yes, it's my mood light. It sets my temperature. There we go. You used to have a bunch of lights behind us on the rocks and stuff, and the cats chewed up all the cords. So gotta have some kind of background lighting.
Okay, let's try 7.
Is the turtle still out here? Well, okay, I gotta put the dogs outside real quick. Come on.
Well, That solves the question of who let the dogs out.
Yeah, we let the dogs out. I did. Come on, go, River. River.
Damn. Brand new Hero 7 Black on Amazon is $350. Screw that noise, man.
Go. Turtles is like right there, right?
As is parts only. No, I don't want parts only.
Ooh. Oh, that cat was like, what is going on? Why are they out here? And Mom's like, the dog gotta get out the bedroom. Come on, back in. Now. Get in the house.
I didn't find her again after we looked for her.
I know, and you don't care. They're like, they don't care.
Mom was trying to find her.
Oh my goodness.
Hmm. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about that. We had a dog and cat conundrum going on. It was
What kind of
dog.
conundrum there is?
Yeah, well, no, there was a kitty on the table. There's a tiny baby kitty. And then there was big Rottweilers and pit bulls running around the kitty. And they didn't even care. They didn't even look at it twice. They're like, whatever. What is that? But I didn't want the dog to step on the kitty and have an accident. That's what happens when you got big dogs and little kitties. Yes, sometimes the quality is worth it. You are 100% right. I'll take quality over quantity any day of the week, buddy. I'm a quality type guy.
Waterproof with charging dock. Two
I like
batteries. Works great.
finer things in life. Finer things in life are so much better when you can actually enjoy them.
You know, you see me staring off, and I'm sitting here on other web pages looking at. I'm pricing cameras.
No. Get yourself one, buddy. I'm telling you, that 7 Black and up, but don't pay more than $200. I'd pay about 150, 160 for an 8. You're gonna find one.
I want to know where, honestly, because nope.
Well, they're good cameras. That's what I mean. Like, and that's the thing when you get with GoPro is the resale value. You know, it's like buying a Corvette. You know, you're getting a good camera, and your resale is gonna be. It's still gonna be good as long as the camera's good. And those cameras are hard to break. Coming from a welder, fabricator, grinder. Like, I make videos shooting molten metal, shooting right at the lens.
And I can get a 7 silver cheap.
And that's what I have. You're just not going to be able to stream live from it or whatever, but that will take care of any of your
I don't
video.
give a shit about streaming live from anything other than my laptop, honestly.
Yeah. And as long as that's what you're looking for, that's what you want, because that camera is good. I'm telling you. No problems with it. You see my videos on the shop, sheer metal straight at the lens. And it takes it. Like a beast with clear video. I got promoted just because I've used it and I'm hard on my stuff. I'm hard on my cameras. I'm hard on my equipment, and it's good quality.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't mind buying one refurbished as long as it's refurbished at a place that's authorized. Otherwise, you could put down refurbished and it could be fixed in some guy's basement. So
And now you're getting fixed. Yeah, no,
but
I know what you're saying.
You don't know, the quality of
The
workmanship.
refurbish on it. Yes. Yeah. Nope, those are two things I paid retail on. Were those cameras? I paid retail 100% full price. I didn't want to. I wish I could have got them used and paid if I had the reseller mind that I do now, but
$190 for a 7 with a bunch of shit.
Oh no, I got plenty of them. I have in my camera bag. I have about 4 GoPros. I have the 10,
Mike.
10 to 7, and I have 5. I have 10, 7 to 5, and I think of 1 like an original. But they're all sales. They're all for sale except for the 10 to 7. Is that Mama's? What's up, beautiful? Your head hurts? I couldn't find the ibuprofen. Like I legitimately looked for the ibuprofen. I couldn't find it. It's not there. It's not up there on the shelf anywhere. I think if we have some ibuprofen, it might be in our bedroom. Okay. But I couldn't find it. I seriously looked for it. You like my background?
Oh, shit's game.
We're in a rave over here. Yeah. Yep, me and Big Brother have been on a whirl here for the last couple hours.
Well, go to bed.
I will go to bed when I feel it's my bedtime. Oh, I love it. I love it. I bought myself a big circle couch because it wasn't like a regular couch. It's like a 3-person circle, and it's a couch. I like to sleep on it, but my dog gets to sleep on it more than I do. That's his bed. Yeah, you pig. Yeah. Yeah, but that's my living room bed. Like, I love it. I just like pound like 10 pillows on. I throw 10 throw pillows up on top of it. I'm like, oh, it's my nest. So I have my living room nest area. It's pretty nice. If you can.
For indoor, extras include. And there he goes again.
Oh, all right, I'm back. Woo!
See you moving around, that's what's causing it.
There you go.
Tripod. Holy crap.
Well, the best thing about getting this little full-time job down the street that pays pretty good, just to bring up some extra supplemental income in the middle of the night, because I want to work 3rd shift. and I want to work with some other people. So no, I'm a people person. I like to be out there in the community and having a good time, being fun with people. And I got an in. My buddy was like, dude, we need people here. I can get you in as a manager. And he's an older guy and he's been there for a long time. And he's like, because I'm a handicapped guy. And he's like, well, I'll get you in here like running a store type thing.
What are you talking about? Working third?
Oh, working third shift down here at the Quick Trip running the store.
I worked thirds for 20 years.
Yeah, well, I was working third. Like they got an opportunity for a manager down there at $22 an hour, third shift.
Sign me up.
That's what I'm saying, with full benefits and everything. Like,
Yeah,
ooh,
the benefits definitely,
yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, just like I'm adding it up in my head, and I'm like, that's an extra, $3,000 a month I could put into, my family, just because I don't sleep at night. So if I could work full time, night shift to make some extra money, that'd be awesome. I thought.
Somebody else is awake.
Oh, I know. I see your little smiley, laughy faces. There's my beautiful wife, Mrs. Outcountry.
Hey, Miss Outcountry, go talk him into going to sleep.
It's too early to go to sleep. So many people are awake.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on, big brother. Anytime you want to go to bed, man.
I can stick around.
All right. Because I'm super annoying. You gotta love the reality of the real life video, though. That's great.
Sitting here listening to the rain hit the house, man. It's just.
Oh, I love rain. Oh my God, we got rain coming down, hitting that tin roof. Bang, 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 bang. That's like the music you go to sleep to, man. It's beautiful.
It's been raining so much, we got a flash flood warning out.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go outside in it, so I.
Yeah, love life for sure, man. Take the 22 and love life. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta be at my mom's in the morning. Somebody shoot me now.
Oh no. What time you got to be up there?
It's not that, man. It's not when I have to be there. It's why I have to be there.
Well, I know, but you do a good service, man. You take care of your mom. That's a good thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, it is. If you didn't do it, who else
Yeah.
would do it?
That was okay in the first couple of years. I was telling myself that, but now it's irritating. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
my
I'll
mom dearly. I'd do anything for her, but God damn it, leave me alone.
I know the feeling. I do. Yeah, I've plenty well been
But I'm
there.
gonna be the good son, so
Yep. I know the feeling. I've plenty well been there. But you, man, that's why you're Mr. Big Brother, man, because you take care of it. That's what you do. You do what you have to do because that's the right thing to do. And anytime you gotta go, I should probably go to sleep anyways. Just out here on a Monday night in the Midwest having a good time.
Well, what's this? Oops.
With my brother from another mother in a different state, in a different time zone. Oh, yes, and you better believe it, baby. 100% positive feedback. We are all sorts of non-negativity on this channel.
Yeah, stop at the gas station, guys. I can't read it. Guys,
Nope.
with
Promote positivity or get the hell out of my way because, man,
2 in my blood.
life is too short to be mad.
Unless you gotta take care of your mom.
Yeah, well, all I gotta say is if you don't love life and you don't love what you're doing, change your situation. Change your mind.
The only thing I'm gonna have to do to change that is kill mom.
Oh, geez, don't do that.
That's how to change that. I'm telling you.
That reminds me of that old movie. It's like, was it Throw Mom from the Train?
Yeah,
Remember
that's
the
right. I gave my
Yeah.
mom grief growing up, and now she's giving it back to me. Yeah, I know.
Wasn't it Throw Mama from the Train or 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag? I know you remember don't or Throw Mama from the Train or 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag.
I never saw that.
No. Goonies. I know you're a fan of Goonies. Hopefully,
Mm-mm.
you don't like Goonies.
Mm-mm.
You like Stand By Me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do like Stand By Me.
Yep. Oh, there.
Yeah, no, I was out of reception. Things. So you like Stand By Me, but you don't like Goonies.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
I love Goonies, dude. Little fucking like Chinese dude with the little fucking like chest plate. Boom! Shoot a fucking arrow. It's oh my god, dude! A truffle shuffle, man. Truffle shuffle. When I was
Now,
young,
I'm gonna say something that pisses off a lot of nerds too, and I never liked Firefly. I thought it was stupid.
right?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there that's popular in culture that I never cared for.
I've never seen Firefly, and I
Yeah,
don't think I'd actually like it.
yeah, well, trust me, it's just mm, the reaction
Yeah.
I get. Oh my God, you didn't like that? And it's the same
Well,
about Goonies. I thought the Goonies sucked. I saw it.
really?
Yeah, I was never into it. Sorry.
But no, I could see how that is though, because you were like introduced to real film
Real
when
film? I mean, what?
well, there's a lot of great movies that were put out earlier than the 80s and the 90s. Like kids like me who have been like influenced by the 80s and 90s movies don't know the real good history of filmmaking and actual movie production that I've enjoyed since I've been older. I've watched older movies since before my time and enjoyed them a lot more than the movies I grew up on and thought were historic. Like The Goonies was one of the historic movies in my lifetime because when I
think
was that age,
Ghostbusters
I
would
seen
be
it.
historic in your lifetime. It came out in '84.
Yeah, I was born in '82.
So
I watched
yeah,
that. Yeah, I watched that from like
2 years old.
86 to 90. It was like one of my like all-time glorious things was like walking on a pirate ship that we found after you walk through some caves and underneath some coins that you threw into a fountain. You know what I mean? It was like just a nostalgic thing for me. But if you actually look at the filmmaking and how it was put together, yeah, it's pretty crappy.
Oh,
But
I don't. I'm talking. I saw it back then when it came out. I didn't like it then, so.
I mean, I loved it. That was like one of my all-time. It was like my all-time favorite movies are Home Alone. You know, that was like the very first Home Alone was like a moment and period in my life just because that's where I was at in that period of time. And I heard that my mom fell asleep during that movie, was snoring her ass off in the theater in the background. It was like embarrassing. But we were
What's
there and we
embarrassing is
watched.
I took a friend of mine and his kids. They went to go see Harry Potter. I think it was like the third one. I don't know, but I fell asleep through it. It just not a Harry Potter fan, you know.
I fall asleep through those too. Oh, it's gone.
The first one was okay. Second one was okay, but not my thing. Okay, well, Mike. What the hell?
Ooh.
There. You on something different now? Because it says Flippin Mike's Lego.
All right, I'm back. The phone just died on me 100%, so. As long as everyone can hear me fine, I can hear you fine. Woo. You might be able to keep me down, but you won't be able to keep me down for long.
What the hell?
Hi, am I back? Woo. You might be able to keep me down, but you won't be
Yeah,
able to keep
yes, you are here. Yes. You on something different now? Because it says Flippin Mike's Lego. Kill that.
Okay, I got it. No, I gotta go on here and I gotta kill. Hold on.
The phone just died.
There we go. We're done. Is that good?
Yeah.
Nah, no reverb, no nothing.
Actually, have.
Yeah, I came back on a different platform. I went on my lab or my desktop.
Definitely much better video quality.
Yeah, my phone was dying and there's no children on the internet at the moment.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that does make a difference.
I meant to be right back. I just gotta grab myself a couple supplies and I'll be right back.
Your couple supplies.
Yeah, a couple supplies.
Potato. Oh, I'm tired.
Be quiet. There's no one out there. All right. Come on, guys. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Good boy.
Hmm.
Okay. Woo. Yes, couple supplies. I'm getting old. It's like every 10 minutes here. Yep, but the laptop is always a great resource to have. Or no, desktop. The original computer that the Outcountry Sales started on is the one I'm using right now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hey, whenever you get tired, man.
I was tired an hour ago, dude.
Yeah. Big, you're great, buddy. I think you got a new fan from Iceman here.
Ah.
Yeah, well, I can call Iceman. Hey, what's up, Iceman? Maverick, I wonder if he's a Top Gun fan. Oh, shit. Go back to the
Blurry,
blurry flip mic. Yep, I'm blurry now. I know, the camera's better on my phone than it is on my desktop.
Actually, the better on your desktop currently.
Yeah, well, my phone was really dead battery and it finally died out on me. But my internet's running really strong right now because everyone in the house is sleeping. Oh. Yeah, my phone has got a 5G network. No, that phone is like pretty cool, man. I bought me a Galaxy S52. What is that? Like, I was like, how many Galaxies do you have? And there's like Galaxy 52 SA, this and that and other. Okay. It was like a $400 phone, but it works. Well, my last phone cost me like $100 and it was Nokia. It was one of them like, Nokia smartphones that you got that were like primitive as hell. And I loved it. But it stopped carrying service. My service plan was like, we run on a 5G network. Your phone's 3G. It's not gonna work this month. I'm like, well, what the hell? Alabama. Doesn't get connection. Hell yeah, my phone is the snuff, man. I tell you what, I do anything with that thing. No, it's funny because the people who went into the cell phone place I go to around here, they could afford. I was like, whatever. He's like $500. There's $500 on my phone. I don't have a lot of money, man, but I was able to spend a lot of money on my phone because I had it for 10 years. So I'm like, I don't care if I got to spend $500 to get a brand new phone. It's kind of like that man who asked for $200 for a product he already gave me, and I was like, there you go.
Oh, I see. Hmm.
Oh, thank you. Yes, this is an original fireplace behind me from 1963. And this
Oh,
rock siding behind me is on the exact same outside of my house. And no, it's not that rock that looks like rock. That is masked out and it's concrete or cement. No, these are actual pieces of rock that they put in here. And I had to break a couple of them out just to prove they were real rock. And like, yep, that's real rock. That's old stuff. 1963 is when my house was made. And I love my house. It's one of them houses they brought in here in 1963 on a trailer. In 2 or 3 trailers, they brought this thing in here in a semi-truck, and they put it together. It's a prefabbed home on top of a huge basement with glass down on one side and then rock stone face on the other. So I said, me and my wife are very blessed. Even though my house is not worth very much at all. It's not. It's nice. I like it. I live in it. My fireplace is amazing. I love it. I do burn wood in here in the winter. It's got that nice natural.
Is that code, Mike? Yeah, we burned some wood, dude. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ugh, quit freezing up.
But you
Moving
gotta
around.
save the money when you can. Yeah. There you go. Now we're comfortable. Where'd you go, brother? Like it's not always Flippin Mike show. Even though it's on Country Sales show. Not always Flippin Mike show, but we have a good time. And don't mind me tonight. I'm having a little extra good time. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. Because I'm having a ball of a time over here. Explaining what I do for a living and have fun with it. And it's amazing. It really is. I wish I was as fluent as Big Brother was and knew the knowledge that this man has in his head.
No, whatever.
Yes, I do. I do. Like I have a lot of knowledge in my brain with what I know, but if I knew what you knew, and
Be doing the same thing I'm doing, which is nothing.
Well, I'm doing the same thing, but it's not nothing, man. I'm paying bills and like.
Oh well, yeah, that's just life, though.
I'm having fun with it, man. It's so amazing to be your own man, do what you want to do. Like, I don't know if you guys got 9 to 5s or this and that, but I'm gonna pick up a 9 to 5, but it's not. It's gonna be a midnight job just to, just to add to the pot, I guess. Because I was reminded I better do it when I still can do it. Make as much money as you possibly can while you still can. That's what I was told recently. That's pretty good advice. Even if it means picking up a second job or a third job. Make as much money as you possibly can. That I can't even sit here and keep a straight face. But yeah, that's what you should do. Make as much money as you can when you can make it. I have a prefab job 2-story that I didn't know we have to have more common, and I grew up upstairs stick build. Yep. Needs a like drew like sticks down a crib home. Yeah. Dynamic. Yes. My mom's a saint. She dealt with me and my brother. She is a saint. My dad is something I will not mention, but my mother is a saint. And I think I get that moral from Big Brother. I would do anything for my mom. And she is, God bless her soul. She gave birth to me. She gave me life. She gave me this whole life and everything in front of me.
My dad, he gave me a certain set of skills that would take me throughout the rest of my life, and I gotta appreciate him for that. And that's it. He's a good man in my book, as long as I never meet him. Yes, Iceman, that is awesome. Like, we're close knit communities, this and that and other. Just like Big Brother, I'm gonna go meet him up one of these days. Drunk with, getting drunk with Joe, Big Brother. This will grow as a channel. Hey, going real in life. Never go too far for that job. I've made a lot more about almost going to go far. The 21. Yep, gotcha, man. Yeah, I was like, I don't sleep. I'm an insomniac. Is that right word for insomniac? Yeah, I can't sleep at night. Never. And it's like, well, if I can't sleep at night, I can't go outside, go down to my shop and work at night because my dogs keep everybody else in the house up. But I could get like a night job and just, every night just go work. And that's 40, 60 hours a week I could work where I should have been sleeping, but didn't need to. That's good extra income. And I talked to Amber about it, and she'd like it. Extra, 2, 3 grand a month. So you could spend a little bit of it sourcing or something. Hey, I thought it was a good gig. But I'm a people person. I need to be out there, like floating around, talking to people. I social network before social network was even like a thing. So before the internet even existed, that's what I did. I social networked. I just talked to the people at the gas station or the people you see on a daily basis. And that's how I made my ties. And I'd go grab their crap vehicles or whatever they had in their yard, or I'd go mow their yard or trim their bushes or cut their trees down, or there's always work out there. You just gotta find it. I mean, and that's where I grew up on. Found work, word of mouth, and it was there. Are you even still on here, Big Brother?
Yes, I'm still on.
All right, because I just see Flippin Mike Lego and.
Well, that's because I'm doing things that other people don't need to see openly.
Oh no, that's fine. I 100% agree with. Woo, get her done, brother. I just want to make sure because I play the big screen. Hey, everybody. On my lonesome. On my house. Yeah, no, and I feel very blessed to be where I'm at 40 years old. I really do. When I was 30, I got into my own house. By the time now I'm 40, I own a 12-acre property uh, in a very rich part of town. I'm lucky to have inherited. I have a lot of my friends hating on me and are like, oh, da da. I'm like, dude, I didn't intend to inherit a property. I'm sorry.
You just let them know that there's other things that come with owning property. As
Oh,
I
yeah,
do.
no. My property tax costs more than what they pay for their mortgages with
Plus,
their property
when
tax combined.
shit breaks, you have to. There's no maintenance to call. You are the maintenance.
Yeah, like, oh, when my air conditioning stops working, it's like I gotta call the guy up and pay him like 3 grand to come fix it.
Yeah, I don't have central air anymore. I just got a window unit.
Yeah, you're like, screw that central air. I'll just put a
Yeah.
$150
My central
unit.
air stopped working like over 10 years ago, man. And back then it would have cost like 3 to 5 grand just to get a new one.
Oh yeah,
So, yeah, nope.
Yeah, HVAC is not cheap or free.
I get a window at both sides and have it blowing through it. Nah, screw that.
Yeah, that's why I ask these people. I was like, do you realize what it costs to own a home with over 10 acres of property?
Yeah, I know,
It's like
man. I
it's
don't I
not.
don't have that. You know, I live in a mobile home. My
Oh,
property is like 20 feet long, but it's only like 5 feet wide. So
no,
you
but
know,
no, I feel that because I grew up in Trip Park. I know all about is renting the land that you're living on, and
yeah. And I
but then
just
when
got
you
a rent increase. Woo!
oh yeah, but then you have to pay it because what choice do you have?
That's right.
It's like we're gonna raise your land property and we're gonna raise your rent every month, and you're like, hmm, okay. I mean, I can't say no. What's okay? Here's your money. It's like me with the
You're
state.
you say you're in a wealthier section of town. Is it a good school district area?
Yeah. Yes.
That means your property taxes are going to be higher than most people. Then,
Yeah,
yeah.
but in the last 2 years, because we live in the country, and then people sold their land down the road from us, within a mile from us, and they sold it was like a 400-acre plot. There is there is over 2,000 houses within a mile of my house that sprouted up. And
Crazy.
since that, yeah, you say that's good, but my property taxes increased over $3,000 a year
Holy
since I
shit!
moved in here. No, I pay about $26,000 a year in property tax. And these people renting and like complaining to me and saying I was gifted this, that, and other. Like I paid property tax on a half-acre plot that I owned. You know what that cost me a year? It's like 700-800 bucks, right? Yeah, 10 acre plus plot of land that increases in value every year because of the market. I'm paying it's like $26,000 a year in property tax to live here. You're gifted a home with lots of land and lots of acreage, but do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
paying.
yeah. I know. I get it.
Yeah, it's like, and then every year it's going up because of the. We used to have a natural reserve over here. It took like all of our stuff and had like trails and all that cool stuff, and all has all houses. There are 2 to 3 thousand houses less than a mile away from my house that just sprouted up within the last 5 years, which drives the value of my property through the roof. Right? Yes. Cannot complain about that. If I ever had to walk away from everything and go, hey, wash my hands clean, like me and the wife were just talking about this earlier. She's like, I want to have money. I was like, but we own land and we have this. It's either be rich in money or rich in value. And that's what I was telling her. I was like, you're 36 years old and you own over a $500,000 property. We could sell for about $700,000 and walk away from the place.
And then what? Because you sold. If you do that, you sell your property for high market value because the market's up. Well, at the time, and but then you have to go buy something with the market value still up. So I don't understand.
Let's keep it in the family. Let's keep struggling. Let's keep it going. Let's do it.
Well,
We've been
I don't.
here. We've been here
If we're
five
going to
years.
someplace cheaper, okay.
No, but I was thinking about maybe cabin on the lake, Mississippi River, south, maybe Louisiana or Tennessee, uh, off the riverbank, buy cabin, 250 grand cabin.
In Tennessee, you do not want to move near water.
No, but yeah, you know what I'm saying though, like dream home, this and that with a little piece of land, but I don't want to give up 10, 20 acres for, city life. not trying to get into that. Like, we're still here, we're still doing this, we're still taking care of this, we're still being able to pay everything we need to pay. It's kind of a hand toss up because it's expensive. But I'd love it. I would not trade this property for anything. Like, me personally, I love live out here and keep it and keep doing what we're doing and give it to my children. Because this is like a small piece of what her family started out here. They used to own 120 acres of this whole piece of land out here, and it was all clear plains when he bought it. And now it is all trees and forest, and he sold all the trees and exotics and this and that to everybody around here. And we've sold our neighbors this property and them neighbors that property. I cut that driveway up the side of my land to bring it out back to them. And, you know, they all know us as like the original land holders of where we're at. You know what I mean? It was like kind of a thing that I want to keep going through family to family. That would mean a lot to me for me to get old and let my kids take over.
Hey, Iceman, if you got a jet, man, take off. Thanks for hanging around. I'm gonna have to go pretty soon. I'm gonna fall over dead on this laptop soon.
Oh, thank you for so much for having me on this long, big brother. Love you, man. See you every Sunday. We'll be
Hey
there.
man, you just go back to being live on yours, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
no, well, my phone died, so that thing's
oh,
dead. But that's good
you
for
can't
me.
do it on your laptop. I mean,
No, no. What I should do though is go back outside, get tucked back in nature, and grab my GoPro, go make a video, and put it out on Flippin Mike. You guys want to check that out? I'm gonna go travel through the wilderness on my woods on my 4-wheeler slowly,
okay,
like I should, you know. But that'd be kind of cool, you know, maybe. And if not, I'll have a good time doing it.
that's all that counts.
Yeah, and I probably wouldn't even bring a camera with me. I'll, you know, go out there. It's that time. I can't sleep, but then that's where I go ponder decisions and stuff. So on a positive note, no negative note, positive notes.
I'd stay up and keep you company, man, but I gotta crash.
No, no. Thank you so much, big brother. I love you, man. Thank you for coming in, keep me company so long. It's been a good time.
It's almost 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Iceman, for coming in and hanging out with us so long. Watch Big Brother, subscribe to his channel, have a good time. Subscribe to everyone else out there. Everybody love everybody. Please remember that. ELE. Everybody love everybody. Because if we all did that, the world would be so much of a better place.
Peace.
That's all I gotta say. Spread love.